Instrument. Welcome to 3 Life 405 podcast with Moto Viper Bull M3. What's happening tonight, guys?
Happening.
I just got off of work.
Same, yeah.
Oh, really?
I just got off of work, came home, jumped in the shower with my beer. I love drinking beer in the shower, man. And sometimes they get stacked up my windowsill, like 1, 2, 3, 4 deep. It's like Easter eggs around the house sometimes. But I jumped in the shower, had a cold beer, fucking right about this point, and I was like, "Oops, 6 o'clock."
Dude, that's banging. I've never had a beer in the shower. I got to try that.
Yeah, me either.
It's great. It's like you can just sit there and the warm water's on. It's like being in a hot tub with your beer, right? And usually I'll have 2 deep, one sitting in a koozie, so I can pop it open again when I finish the other one. You know.
Ooh.
What up, old school? What up, MC DJ?
Yeah, we're gonna shout out chat. Yeah, Bull roll call, man. What have you been doing, man? What's up?
Nothing much today, man. I went toy hunting. I went to Target and Walmart, picked up a few things, and I just hung out with the kids and was being a dad. And now everybody's in bed, and it's time for me to relax and chill with people on the internet. It's rock and roll.
Real quick, sorry, Mo, not to interrupt you, but real quick, motherfucker was on a jet ski 2 days ago, flying on the fucking water like Merman can. Fucking crazy, dude. I wanted you to I don't know if you saw it in the group text. I wanted you to compile some little video to throw it up right here, you know. But the video is kind of sketchy, but I think it's because you were sending it through Samsung to iPhone. But
oh yeah,
if you can, when you get footage like that, throw it Pack's way, dude. It's good for the motorsports, man. It's great. Just
you can use it for next week.
Yeah, that's dope, dude.
Well, we got some videos start for next week. We got one for today. But yeah, go ahead, Moto, before we shout out chat.
Just been working since last Wednesday. Looking forward to this Labor Day weekend. I think we all well deserve it. So I'm gonna got 2 more days to go, gentlemen. But yeah, it's been a solid week, good week. Family's good. Hope your all's families are good. It's a productive week. Hope it's productive for you guys, man. Now I'm ready to just shout out some toys and talk about a little bit of this, talk a little bit about that, gentlemen.
All right, so before we shout out chat, we're going to let chat and the rest of the crew know who our marks are tonight, because if you watch the show every Wednesday, you know that we got marks. We got the good, bad, and the ugly. Who will get in what category? But some of our marks tonight would be Ramen Toys. Let's see, McFarlane Kickstarter and his toy line. We got presidential debate, coming up September 5th. Maybe local news targets. And I think that's about it, but those are the marks right off the bat. Who knows and the American Collector Toy Show that I just did Saturday. So, so we got DFS in the chat. He is hell yeah bullshit, because you know what? That's in the title.
Oh yeah, DFS.
Yeah, McFarlane Toys, American Collector Toy Show, Ramen Toys, and other bullshit going on. We also got where are you at? I know MC. What's up, MC? Hey, stop flipping out, computer. Old school's in the house. What is up? We got
the old school.
We got friend of the show for sure, man. Been a while since we had him on, but what's up, Dare2727?
What's up, Dare?
No doubt, right on.
Any minute you can spin, bro. What's up, Razzie Kane? If anybody knows Razzie Kane does some videos he does some reviews of toys, Transformers, but he also does interviews with voice actors. So if you're into that, go check his shits out. Let's see.
Yeah, real quick on Razzie. If you guys haven't subscribed to Razzie, he's got a really good channel. It's really classy. Hangs out with some really good dudes. Razzie, one day I'd like to jump on with you guys and just shoot the shit. You know, I'll kind of like lay low and let you guys do your thing. But I enjoy watching you guys sometimes. A lot of times you guys don't know. Like I don't like make myself present. Like, hey everybody, every time. I like listening to you guys though, man. Pretty good. And you do the he introduces voice actors and stuff. He'll do like a spotlight on them. It's really good. But if you haven't subscribed to Raziel Kane Reviews, please do, because any little subs will help him get up to getting more content produced and all that kind of stuff. Shout out.
Mo better. We'll discuss that later. We also got Rod Zamora, one of my boys here locally. He's shouting out OKC. Hey, everybody in chat, shout out where you're at, man. Fucking rep where you're from.
Hell yeah. Represent.
Yeah. Dude, I have to say it. Shout out to Rod. He's closing on his house this week. First house for our boy Rod. We're gonna fucking have some parties over there, bro.
Ooh, nice. Good for you. Good for you.
That's exciting. Your first house, dude. That's fucking hell exciting.
Indeed.
We got some homo in the chat named Merman. What's up, Merman?
Gurgle.
Yeah, gurgle. That's great.
I don't know about you guys. That guy is awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. Tell him M3.
Oh yeah, I love Merman.
Merman's awesome, man.
Merman's one of the best characters
Shout out Merman.
On YouTube.
MC coming in from Alabama, sons. Hey, Alabama, watch out. They like to pop the trunk over there in Alabama. Bama.
Hey, you said you read Alabama and I read Al-E-Bam. I couldn't figure it out.
A-I-E, Bam-E? What is that?
Alabama. So yeah,
Roll Tide.
OKC here. We got a Lodi over here with M3.
Shit.
All right. So what? Oh, hey, DFS says California can't read.
I can't. We can't, DFS. We choose not to. Look at DFS's name. It explains it.
DFS Infinity was it?
Hell yeah.
A lowercase L, son.
Well, yeah, for Little Loser.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fire this right off with the Ramen Toys incident we've been following, and I'm gonna go ahead and
Hey, you want to do the toy haul first? For a few minutes, because it's up to y'all. If we don't have to, that can be part of it.
Why don't we? Who has toy hauls? I do not. No toy hauls.
No.
Couple things, nothing major.
Well,
Okay.
then I'll just talk about ramen toys then, because that's one of my toy
Shit
hauls.
for me, you know.
All right, you can show the stuff from there. Anything you want to show, Bull. Like this is your segment.
Anybody care about this? Does anybody really care?
I do.
Yeah, of course
Yeah,
we
I do. Yeah,
Here.
man. Is that new?
Hey, put it on blast.
Fire.
Huh?
Yeah, Tiger Force Dragonfly.
Yeah. I got that.
What's up,
I
BK?
got a chance to open up my stingers and all my other Joes and stuff I've been slouching on.
I did not follow the tracking number. Did you get your once a man?
I did. Thank you very
There you
much.
go.
Shout out to you, like 405.
I want to make sure it did come in. I did not.
We're gonna
log
talk
the traffic.
later about that. I want to talk to you later about that after
Moto also got a few stingers too this week.
Yeah, ain't that a bitch? I got to order another one. I always do it, man.
What do you mean? Why? Didn't you order like four?
Because four quads, a his tank, and 3 Jeeps doesn't look right. I should have got 5 damn fucking stingers, but I was being a cheap ass.
Damn.
So now I'm just gonna get that other one, so that way, because when you have it in the V formation,
Yeah.
and then those quads, those are just like fucking Mad Max style on the end.
I like the stinger. That's part of my haul this week. I got a few of those. I got 2 stingers.
Yeah.
And
So,
I got my Sergeant Slaughter. He came in.
yeah. Hold on. I'll put you up on blast.
Everybody, it was his birthday 2 days ago. Is that correct?
Whose birthday?
Sergeant
No. Who's?
Sergeant Slaughter.
I don't know. Maybe.
Fuck, I don't know. What's up, Brian King?
He's that bag. That bag right there is money. That's what people want it for right there. Also the figure, but the bag's really cool. And I went to Target today, and I actually picked up the new Mondo Gecko, which I think is money. I think this might be the best one that they've made so far.
I did pick that up a little over a week ago, and it is a good figure, man.
Is it female or is it male?
It's male.
Okay, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, just go ahead with your hauls, and we'll lead right into the ramen. We'll catch everybody up on the ramen.
And, let's see. I went back because I got the Roman Reigns, so I went back and did get this Kofi Kingston, the Michelangelo version of that.
That's tight.
And for those that collect any of these monsters, these NECA Ben Cooper, these are cool. This one I found at Target today. There's the whole list of them right here. The top four, and this one right here came in a 5-pack on BBTS. I think the two in the middle, I believe these are probably going to be, I think these are Walmart exclusives, and then these other three, I'm assuming are Target exclusive because one of these I found at Target. So these are really cool too, man. These are like replica type costumes and stuff that we wore back in the late 70s. Early 80s, mid 80s when we went trick or treating. If you guys wore this, so these are really cool.
That's right.
And of course, I'll be right back and I'll show you the last piece of my haul.
Right on, man.
Well, let me talk about it. Let me talk about something first here.
Okay.
Before I show this.
Let me get this off there.
So last week, for the people that are watching the show, I was super excited about getting my General Lee Tiger Orange Ramen Racer. They sent me the black one. They didn't send me any of the add-ons like the wheels and the fire effects and the engine pieces and the hoods. They just sent me a straight black Ramen Racer, and I bought the orange Tiger Stripe with all the add-ons. Well, I sent them an email, and early that morning, they sent me an email back apologizing. And they said, here is your shipping information for your correct order. And they sent it via air, which I'm assuming they didn't the last time, because the last time it took about 10 days. And I had this thing, and this was Wednesday when I sent them the email, and I had my General Lee Ramen Racer on Monday.
What?
Shout out Ramen Toys.
You already got it?
On Monday.
Wow.
That was
That's
4
amazing.
business days, and they apologized. They sent me a nice little email saying thank you for working with us.
This day and age.
They offered for me to keep the black Ramen Racer for an extremely discounted price. I don't really want to tell the price over the internet because I don't know if they. Go ahead.
The black one is missing a lot of the effects to make it work. Did they give you an option to go ahead and get those as well?
Well, the good thing is when I ordered the General Lee the first time, I bought those 2 add-on kits for the black one because you can interchange it with the General Lee. So I have those, and they sent that with the original order. So now I have a complete black Ramen Racer with all the add-ons, the fire effects, the wheels, the hood, the engine, all the pieces, all the add-ons. And then I have the General Lee too. But like I said, they gave me they asked me, hey, is it okay if we invoice you for an extremely lower amount, discounted price for the black one? And I said, by all means, that's a great price. And that was Monday or Tuesday when I sent them, yes, you can feel free to email or invoice me. I have yet to see an invoice, so they might not ever invoice me because it would be on kind of the honor system for them to send me an invoice after the fact, right? I mean, how many people would pay that? But I would pay it. I would pay it. So I just want to say shout out to Ramen.
Yes.
Great customer service, man. Because you never know. I mean, we see Ace, he's all around the toy community and we hear him talking, but I've never conducted any business with him, so this was kind of a big thing for me to give, a few $100, wait on something like a HasLab for a year or so. But I'm telling you, it was worth the money and they made it right. and I'll continue to do business with them because of what they did. Like I said, I had the damn thing back in my hand within 4 business days. 4 business days.
Mhm.
That's
Good.
insane.
So like we always say, we're all human. We all fucking make mistakes.
Yeah.
It's what you do, no matter what you do, and the road you cross when you make the mistakes, right?
So I'll definitely pay it. DFS said just pay it. Yeah, I definitely will DFS because I told him I would. If they send me that invoice, I will pay it.
Go ahead, Marcos.
Yeah, so I was gonna play on DFS's shit. What's up, Sergeant Curtis Schultz? Excuse me, I haven't had. Never mind. Sorry.
Sorry.
DFS said, "Just pay it, bad merman." Hey, DFS. When we first talking about this the week prior, I told Bull, don't do it. Fucking send that motherfucker back. Treat them like they made a mistake and let them learn from it. Don't let them throw you a fishing line. And go, hey, you want to buy it for this price? Hit hook, line, and sinker. Got Bull. They would have gotten me too, Bull. I'm just laughing at DFS said.
Yeah, but for that price they gave me, I mean,
and I'm
they're
sure
losing.
I'm sure they would have given if you just said, "Hey, man, I just don't have the money." I'm sure there would have been another option they would hand it to you.
Yeah.
So,
But I would like to play this real fast. Hold on 1 second.
what kind of accessories are we talking here?
What that came with it?
Yeah,
Um,
if you're gonna put it in Hall, let us know.
It was all the flame effects for the wheels. You have to have batteries, like the little small watch batteries to put in those. It came with the flame effect tires. It come with another set of tires with hubcaps that you can put on to change it out. It came with two. It came with a hood scoop. It came with a hood that has a hole in it to have the extended engine. So yeah, man, it came with a lot of stuff, dude.
Good.
And those accessory packs, they were early bird, were only $11 each. So $22 for all those accessories.
Wow.
But it deserves. Like, dude, I don't
Awesome.
I will not been on customer service. It better be on point. So shout out to them. Shout out to Bull for getting what he paid for and a little something more, man.
Yeah, excellent. Can I? To be honest,
Bears.
to Bears. To be honest, Bull, I kind of dig the black one over the orange one, and I love the orange one.
Man, let me show you. I'll do this for everybody here. Hold on 1 second.
It's fucking pretty badass, dude.
Right here.
Boom. Okay, yes.
Boom.
That's pretty.
Boom. Bam.
It's money.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, look at that, man.
Look at
Man, those dreadnoughts look so good with that damn thing, too. Look at that.
I'm gonna get you a Ghost Rider, sons.
It came with a Ghost Rider head, like a head sculpt for that. What's the guy? Robbie, whatever his name is.
There's Danny Ketch is one of the Ghost Riders, and the fucking other name eludes me right now, man.
Robbie something.
Johnny.
Yeah. We need some freaking
I
music.
think his name is
while we're-
Robbie, right? Robbie something.
I
The
don't
new
know.
one?
Don't sound right.
Hold on a second. Let me get this off here.
I'm tripping out, man.
I know.
Tripping me out.
Bam, none.
Okay.
Got an articulated
That's
jaw. There's the hair, the flame hair, or whatever. Flame effects.
Robbie Rays. Shout out
Yep.
to Cato.
Yeah, I knew it was Robbie something. And believe it or not, I popped off of the G.I. Joe head and put this on it. It fit perfect, man.
Wow.
I mean, it was a little bit wobbly, but it was not too bad.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, man. So we will not add that to our marks for good or bad. All right. So they're the good part. They're the good part of the show.
They are the
today.
good part.
Yep. So I do need to shout out Cato who jumped in, Sergeant Curtis Schultz, Mark Cosplay. We will get to y'all. We just get to talking a little bit, fellas.
What's up, Cato? What's up, Mark?
And
Hey, Cato.
Curtis.
Out.
Pat, fucking Cato did a great review the other day, and it's labeled garbage. Cato, help me out here.
It
I
was
watched
funny.
it. It's the Valaverse.
Yeah.
His new Humvee. I watched it.
Yeah, it's funny.
He put his foot in the door. He's like, "Look, you can't even fit in this thing. Only if you're 6 inches tall." He's like,
There's no AC. There's no AC.
Turn
man.
signals don't work.
"Hey,
You know, you can't put gas in it.
Kato made me laugh. That was great, Kato. A perfect
Great.
short video too, bro.
I was watching. I'm like, Kato, what the fuck you wearing? Some Asics or something? What are them shoes you got on, bro? Shoot, yeah, the
They
Vanguard.
were they Tiger something, I think.
Vanguard,
So, like,
yeah.
Valor
Raziel,
Vanguard.
watching you, yes.
Vanguard.
Trolling the
Oh,
trolls.
Trolling the trolls. Yeah, I right away I knew you were doing that because I was like, wait a second, he's talking shit on. Wait, no. And then
Yeah.
immediate I knew what he was doing. I was like, I
It took me about 2.5 seconds, 5 seconds. I was like, oh, I get what you're doing now. That's
Hey,
funny.
the best part when he gets a little miss, he's like, look, this don't even fucking work. Boom, and everything blows up. And the end of the video is great. And then he's on a stripper pole, little Kato on a stripper pole.
Oh, and his whitey tidies that were baggy as fuck, dude. I don't know if anybody stopped the video. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck is that? And I was like, oh man, you don't just have whitey tidies on, they're baggy. Then whitey tidies been worn for like a week or two.
That's great.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Bangers, what's up, man?
This is RJ.
Curtis.
All right, Marcos. That's gonna cover our hauls. Let me get something up right now for you, Marcos. You're gonna head this up. Hold on. I gotta get everything ready for that. Let's see.
Oh, while
Bear
you're
with
doing
me.
it,
Huh?
check this out. Now I sent this over to Curtis Schultz as well. But I would like to send everybody here one of these each. If you go to YouTube and check out what Breeze is, BREZ, these are a mushroom infused drink that probably is like an energy drink. If you're not meaning that it'll give you energy, but it's supposed to have like focus and all that kind of stuff. So what you want to do is you have one of these, and I'll send you guys if you're into it. I'll send some gummies, and we'll do edibles and drink one of these, and the starting of the show, and we'll see where we're at in about 2 hours, dude. Are you down, Bull? Are you down?
Just please don't send me any cookies, please. No cookies ever again, please.
They do not. Okay, let's go, Marcos. We're gonna go ahead and hold on a second. Let me get this all ready. Be prepared for me to fuck this up. It's been a minute. Share that. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Tripping. Okay. Does everybody see my screen?
Oh, it's a Breeze drink.
The phone.
Does everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So Marcos, this is your segment. If you want me to pause it or whatever, hold on a second. Just a second.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot about my singer too, guys.
Hold on.
What is that?
This right here. There's no. You took the music off. It's okay if you did.
No, I didn't. It should be on. It should be on. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So Marky's got this new endeavor for doing creators content, and once I heard he was doing creator content, you sent him, or he's got all kinds of equipment. The little gimbal with its own little fucking camera on it. He's got all the lights. He's got a really good know-how and knowledge of what to do during videos to make them short, sweet, and a lot of information. So I asked him, I was like, bro, let me be one of your first and do my car. And we'll go. And he's like, Dad, I got you. It took him all night. And he was so excited. He called me. He was like, Dad, I got this fucking down. He wrote everything down that we were going to do, kind of like a director does in a script for a movie. And there's a very short movie, minute, 16 seconds. The kid did phenomenal with this footage. And we had a blast. It took us about 4 hours to do from start to finish. We started at 10. We went to 2. And he got called B-roll is what he calls it, right? And all this he compiled and took out little excerpts of little parts of the 4 hours that we went and nailed it. He put Deadpool and Wolverine's fucking Madonna song in the beginning, and then went to another song and edited in some of the burnout and shit. Very good. And we're in this little area right here, right next to this little fucking like a reservoir that's right here in Lodi. And look at all these burnouts on the ground. Now, sadly, they're not from me, but I might go back over there and make it look right and shit. But shout out to Marky IV for doing this little video for me. And he's also got He's also he's got bands lined up. He's got singers lined up. He's got real estate agents lined up. He's got people who do massage therapy lined up. He's already doing these videos, and they're paying him. They're paying him. They're paying him. The kid's just talented. He's young. He's got a future ahead of him, and doing this kind of work right here. So shout out Marky IV, man. Proud of this video. Yeah, my wife watched it. I'm not even lying. She watched it 100 times. I've seen it like 20 times, and we watched it together like 15
How's
times.
that proud mama?
Yeah, it's dope, dude. But yeah, if the music doesn't come through, it's okay because there are copyright claims. As soon as I posted it, immediately within a minute and a half, YouTube said copyright, and I was like, "Fuck it, I don't care. I'm not trying to make money off of it."
It's a claim. It's not a strike. Strikes you can get 3. If claims, it just means you can't have the money.
Yeah, exactly. What's up, Rob 78? What up, Astray?
But yeah,
all I got. That's all I got, Pat.
I can't see the chat because my screen.
Hey,
all I see
Astray.
is the Corvette.
Rob.
So I'm gonna play the video. If you want me to pause it. But I'm gonna rip through the video, sons.
Just rip it. Yeah, rip it.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Marky IV. Gangbanger.
It was AC/DC, wasn't it? M3.
No, Madonna in the beginning.
It was Madonna.
What is it? A prayer? Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Mark? What's up, 3 years? Dope. This car is one of my favorite vehicles I've ever owned. I love it.
Go ahead.
No, there's no music playing. You know that, right?
There's not. There should be.
No, it's muted.
It's fine.
Why?
But it's okay because maybe
Can you
wanna
see my
talk-
screen?
Yeah, everything's fine. It's just the video itself.
Yeah,
There's no sound.
no sound.
What the fuck?
It's okay, Pat, because it does make it better, but maybe it's for the better that there's no copyright.
No, there should be sound. Go ahead. So
Hey,
please talk through it.
Just start it over in M3. Just sing the song the whole time.
Like
God.
a man.
Just talk through it then, because I can hear the video.
Okay. But here I'm coming up to the stop sign. He puts the blurts out, and I'm going to hit it hard, man. We fucking did get oh, whoa.
Damn, Gina.
Damn.
Yeah, I hit about 80 miles per hour and like 100 feet maybe. And then he's got the interior cameras going. He had a hat camera on me.
That's cool.
The 360 in the back. And then I came around right here, got this little footage. The music makes it way better. But shout out.
Yeah.
Right.
That's so cool, dude.
Nice.
Here, I'm curious. Just tell
So
me
damn cool.
if any music yet?
Negative.
Oh, do this, Pat.
What?
Put it back at the beginning,
Okay.
just real quick, and then I just
Yep.
I'll do this real quick, and then I'll match my my shit. It'll be pretty close.
3, 2, 1. You go
Wait,
3,
wait,
2, 1.
Wait,
3,
wait,
2, 1. No, just tell me 3, 2, 1, and that's when I hit play.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. It's back.
I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep.
Getting it.
All right, thanks, back. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that's
No.
cool.
M3, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What is this? I saw something bangers on your dashboard. What does that say, homie?
Gang banger.
Gang banger. Gang banger.
Gang bang. Right when I sit in that motherfucker every morning, it says gang banger. When my wife gets in, she has her setting, and it's Cristal.
Yeah. No, you gotta say it. You gotta say it like they do. No, gang bang.
Gang
Dude, hey, every time I was down there, it didn't matter who came in. Gang banger. Everybody, Autumn, Maisie, Marky, everybody.
Oh, shit.
My boy with the flannel. Your boy, he's awesome. What is? Not Ricardo. Why can't I remember his name? Marcos. Fernando.
Oh, Fernando. Shout out Fernando.
Everybody, dude. But Fernando got a badass bike. He still got that same bike.
He does. He's looking to get another one too. His wife wants to start riding.
Nice.
Oh my god. Let me get caught up in chat because I can't see the screen. Let's see. We got a Stray Blue One stopped in. Rob 78. What's up, Rob 78? Let's see.
Shout out.
Bro.
Lucia said that car doesn't look like it could survive a decent elbow drop.
That's funny. That's funny, dude.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I went for a ride in that. You did like about $110 when we were in that thing?
Oh, something like that. I've had it up to 125, and I pulled back on it. I've raced a motorcycle, did pretty good with him. But the day when you came down, I didn't know how to toggle the performance of the engine to do no traction control. So I watched some YouTube videos on it. Dude, it's not the sport and fucking run. It's you have to toggle a switch and it brings.
You did. You toggled it right when I was in there.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you were in there. I was like, okay, motherfucker, he's got it going on. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, you had it.
Oh, good.
We might have done more than 110. What was that area we were at? There's a name.
Straight out in a campo. It's about 2 miles out of town, and it's just all like country and farmland with just straightaway fucking roads, straightaways.
Fake news. That's an EV. Shit. Oh, that's V8 all muscle. I think everybody on this panel owns a V8, bro. I know Bull's got one. Marcos got one. Moto Viper, I know you got a V8.
Oh yeah.
Big ass truck, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to get some more car videos going. I couldn't get mine going in time. I got some footage from Bull. If Moto's got some, because we like to do a lot of stuff. We call this stream. We call this Steam with 3 Live Stream. We may talk about any of these topics on any given night. Sometimes and some not. There's sports, toys, entertainment, arts, music, media. So you're gonna get any of that here, bro. We're gonna give you a little bit of current events, and that unfortunately does include a little bit of politics. But as long as it's all cool, we'll keep it going. Anybody gets out of line, you'll get removed. So there's no need to be fucking with each other. You may like an aluminum wheel. This motherfucker may like a chrome wheel. We don't need to fucking fight over the shit.
Good point.
Can you go ahead, Marcos? I need to check out why there's a fucking fire truck outside my window. Just a second.
Hey, I love politics, JK. Politics are cool when you're talking about politics with people of like minds. Politics is not cool when you interact with other people. Shout out to Mark Cosplay, who says, well, first he says that man in that bed is a proud doll collector. A proud doll collector. Yes. I have dolls, you guys. Literally dolls. Fucking where was Mark said something about Obama in the chat here. He said that when it's way up here. You know the best part of that picture, Bull, doesn't have Obama. Good job, Mark. Keeping the politics real. Diamonds. What's up, Diamonds?
Yes, Diamonds. What's up? So we don't get too heavy into it, but if it all affects our lives, so some of the stuff that affects us, we're going to talk about a little bit, man, because I ain't just about a fucking toy. So there's that.
There's that.
All right. So some of the drops right now, I'm sure everybody got their Cobra Stinger. And hold on a second. I got to be unprofessional. I got my Cobra Stinger. My buddy got one. I'm not opening one. I'll sell mine when I go to the next toy show. Or I may keep it because I love G.I. Joe vehicles. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a full. Yeah, we got your Stinger there. I do want to give Hasbro some shout outs because we compared this a little bit to the Vamp. There's some improvements to the Stinger that I like better. That back missile rack, it's ratcheted. And I got to give them props for ratcheting that missile rack. Otherwise, it's just going to flop, right? and it sticks down on the base on the back of the Jeep a little bit better than I think the stupid the stupid 50 cal guns on the back of the Vamp. The original Vamp didn't have fucking 50 cal guns on the back of it. Like, let me think. Let's think about this for a second. A motherfucker standing on the back of the Jeep with 50 cal guns. The guy inside the fucking vehicle is gonna fucking die. His eardrum's gonna blow up. Fucking fire racing right above your head. So I'm like, Vinny, you're always talking about, well, this motherfucker would wear goggles because he's holding a fucking machine. I'm like, where's the fucking reality, dude? Like, I hate that fucking 50 cal guns on the back of that motherfucker. But so like this Cobra was always kind of wild, right? G.I. Joe was more like Army realistic to me. So I think they did a little bit better job on this. The Vamp's a good vehicle, right? We bought somebody made a 3D printed laser gun like the old Vamp had, and it looks a lot better. So I just didn't like the 50 cal guns on the back of it because it's not fucking realistic. But it is a good piece. If you got this week, shout it out. Put it in the chat. Moto Viper, you got one? You got more than one, right?
Yeah, I got some. Yeah.
I don't think Marcos did because Marcos shouldn't
The,
get specified.
the cool thing is, two-pack, is you can take the gray shovel off the Stinger and switch it out with the shovel that came on the Vamp, and it would be toy accurate because the toy from the 80s has a black shovel.
Right.
If you wanted to do that, it's you have that option.
But if we're talking toy accurate, the 50 cal gun's got to fucking go, right? You got to have somebody man them. So inside the vehicle, the old one had like a futuristic laser gun, right? And you could actually control a laser gun electronically from inside the fucking car. What are you going to do? You got to have fucking people standing on the back of your Jeep fucking shooting 50 cal guns. The reverb probably knocks them the fuck back off the fucking Jeep.
All I know is those Pakistani motherfuckers do it.
Shit, dude. So, oh man, I didn't call Hasbro that, but hey, it's a good point, Moto. I believe it. Lenny gets on my nerves sometimes with fucking G.I. Joe. He takes liberties that he fucking wants the piece to have. If you're creating a line, you need to look at the whole picture. You need to take input from fans. You need to take input from original source. Sometimes I feel like he thinks it's his own playground. You do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm like, you annoy the fuck out of me, man. Just saying, man. Sorry. They're never going to be on my channel. I don't give a fuck. Right? It's my opinion. You may have a different one. That's fine.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So it's just my opinion. I need to make sure I get caught up in chat. So anything else you want to say about the Stinger Bull or crew? Marcos, go ahead.
This that we're looking at on Bulls right here, that's the Vamp, correct?
That's the Stinger.
That's the Stinger. Which one's the Vamp?
Green.
The Vamp is the G.I. Joe version. It didn't have a top, and it don't have the doors on the side, and it's green.
That's right.
I have one complaint about the Stinger.
Fire.
Maybe I'm alone on this. Maybe I got a bunk one.
Yep.
All four tires are loose and wonky as shit.
I will tell you that the Vamp, a couple
like
Vamps that I put together were
Yeah.
like that. This one was a little bit better.
I think that's just the design of it, because I feel like all mine are kind of wobbly, but I think that's okay because it has a little bit of suspension on it, and like I don't know, I'm okay with it.
So that is mileage, like Bobby Skullface says, your mileage may vary. So the wheels were tighter on the ones we had, but the Vamp that we unboxed and put together, loose as fuck. So.
Yeah.
I think it looks really good with the HMS hooked to it too. But the cool thing is if you think it's too many rockets, and you can take that one part off the Stinger and just have it flat up there to where you're only pulling the big missiles rather than having the ones on the actual Stinger. If you thought it was too much, you get what I'm saying? Just take it off, because I think it looks good. Like I never thought that HMS, like the missile thing, looked good with the HasLab, because I just think that looks good on its own. I don't think it needs that accessory, but I think this right here, in my opinion, I think it fits better with the Stinger rather than the His tank. in my opinion.
So Brian King says, I tricked my vamp out with the gridiron goodness. Got to get the wheels next. Gridiron Studios. Let me put that up, Marcos.
Yeah,
Gridiron.
this is Brian King right here. If you don't know him on Instagram,
Sick.
wow.
Yeah, they have tons of accessories that fit this vamp, man. People are tricking them out big time. Look how great that looks.
Gridiron Studios, Moto. Check them out, man. They got some fire.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Are they expensive?
Nice, Brian.
Brian King, can you kind of put maybe Moto wants to know prices on that stuff. If you could kind of, he wants to know if they're expensive. You could kind of post in the chat maybe what that costs for you to do that.
What?
Beats their dumbass 50 caliber fucking guns.
That's
That
sick.
shit. That's RoboCop shit right there. Ed 209.
Gridiron,
Dude.
Gridiron
Gridiron.
Studios.
Gridiron Studios.
Yeah. Yeah. They take it to the next level, man. Look at that basket on top.
That's what I'm
Hey,
talking about.
That's funny. The guy in the chat's like, too many rockets. It's madness. Ever hear it? I mean, yeah. Some people say it's too many rockets for the Stinger and the HMS to be hooked up like that because they kind of like would be firing on each other, probably like that, you know. So I get it. You can never have too many rockets, but some people would agree that you could take it off of the back. That's funny.
Cato says, to be specific, I fired a 50 cal from the bed of a Helix, but not everybody is Cato. So
Kato.
right, not everybody can pull that off like Cato can.
Yeah, I fired a 50 caliber in Lone's mom.
Oh,
Shout out Lone's mom. Got a hot 2 on that shit, motherfuckers.
Oh my god, white trash. Sorry. Every time I have to say it, dude. It's like, hey, I wonder what her dad thinks.
Oh, that poor bastard.
Oh
Yeah,
no, he said
right.
He literally said to he put out a statement. He was like, everybody, can you please just stop with the comments. My daughter, she just was doing that.
She's a dipshit.
And in the same Facebook or whatever, Twitter, whatever it was, in the same breath, she chimed in and said, Dad, just because you don't get that spit on that thing doesn't mean I don't do that shit.
Oh my goodness.
Telling you, white trash.
It was
White trash.
great.
Hey, you want that? That's up to you, man. But we like our women a little more sophisticated than that. But I'm trying to think where we're gonna head up next because I gotta take a freaking whiz.
Already breaking the seal.
Yeah,
Still.
Marcos.
Brian King's last. This is it right here.
Get the
Oh,
fuck
that's
out of here.
cool. Look at
dude.
those tires.
All right, so does he have numbers in the chat? Because I can't see chat.
Why can't you
He
see
said
chat?
He said
I'm
$1.
gonna-
He said $1.298 plus tax.
He's like $298 plus tax.
That's great,
What?
Brian.
Somebody says
Yeah.
they're expensive.
Damn.
Damn, that's badass.
It is. Look at the big ass. They changed the tires too.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's not $2.98. Get the fuck out of here.
They
What is
put
it?
like
for real?
fucking 35s on that motherfucker, dude.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Brian King.
Damn
Yeah.
good job. I'm jealous.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do an ad lib here, Marcos. Can you take this topic off? So Brian King kind of sent this upgrade kit, right? Let's kind of do the quality versus quantity, right? So with the Gridiron Studio, you can trick out your vamp. You may pay a good price for it, right? Do you want to have just a bunch of fucking toys, or you want to have fucking toys that are fucking built well? You know what I mean? So quantity versus quality. If you want to take that up, Marcos,
Yeah.
while
Do your
I'm
thing.
gone.
Yeah, do your thing. Okay, quality versus quantity. It depends. When you like, I look around my shit and like, I didn't go crazy on buying like a bunch of. Well, I did. I'm both. I'm both quality and quantity. Sometimes whenever I went to like toy shows, I was in the beginning of my shit. I wanted a lot to talk about and have like ideas and learn about. Boom, boom, boom. Now, as I'm older in my collecting, I've slowed way down, and now I want quality, i.e., the Hiss tank, the Rattler, automated Optimus Prime, hot toy, anything hot toys. I'm I'm in for the more expensive it is.
Mondo.
You know, before I was like, oh, get. Now I'm literally that's where I'm at. I don't want anything cheap anymore. I'm not even looking at toy shows anymore. I'm not even going and doing that anymore. I'm looking online for like statues and higher end things. Eventually, I'd like to get rid of a lot of my lower end things. But every time I'm stoned and drinking in here, I've said it a million times. I love looking at all this stuff. It's like I can't even get rid of anything, which makes me a hoarder. But at the same time, I could sell some stuff. I just don't want.
Going on diamonds in the house.
What up, diamonds? Yeah, yeah. What do you think, Moto? Quality, quantity?
Quality, absolutely quality. Yeah, I'd like to have 3 of those stingers and then beef them up. You know, I would like to. Damn, I wish I would have known about Gridiron Studios. I kind of got a chub right now. I'm not gonna lie, fellas, because I've realized I can upgrade. So they got for other toy lines besides G.I. Joe.
Well, they're like the upgrade kit, right? Is that what Gridiron is? Upgrades.
It's Christmas for me today. That's cool, man. That's cool.
$34.99 for a set of 4 tires. Brian King, would you need 5 tires to complete that? Because you want 4 tires plus the spare.
Cato said the spare tire is $25.
Does it come with the bar, the spare bar?
Spare tire kit.
And the front end kit's 40, so he's giving you a kind of a breakdown if you just wanted. It looks like the majority of the stuff's around 25, 30, 40 bucks for like
A
he's
piece.
saying. So I mean, if you tricked one out, I mean, you could be in for a couple $100, but then it's
But that's
yours.
all right,
And it's your thing. You probably have the only one like it, or only a handful of people have it like that. You know,
Exactly, dude. I
Kinda
didn't know
cool.
that. Love that option.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody likes quality, but I think I mean quantity is good. I mean, I wouldn't say quantity versus quality. I like quality also, but sometimes I'll walk through Target, like, you know, Jack Specific, you know, their new the Simpsons line. They're $12.99. I like the Simpsons. I grabbed them. You know, they're not really quality figures, but they're really cool to me. You know, so I really think it depends. It's the situation, and it depends on what you're looking for. You know, of course, a hot toy. I got a few of those. They're like way better quality than anything else that I possibly buy at 6-inch, you know, or 7-inch.
Respect, bro.
Razzie O'Kane says I'm turning towards quality, and I want to jump in here. I think some of the seasons, I call them veteran collectors, right? Marcos is a veteran collector now. Yeah, you are. You've been doing this since 2010. You've been doing it for 14 years. You're refining your taste. You're becoming a veteran, dude. That's 100% what's happening right now. Whether you agree with me or not, that's how I feel. And no shade. Moto and Bull are a little newer, right? So Bull may have a lot of he likes to grab, right? What's going to happen later is like, wait a minute. I want to get the best of the best. And if you're buying constant mainline stuff, the reason you always have to replace mainline shit is because they stop short. They stop short because it's their business model. Do I want to give you the best fucking Optimus Prime that we can fucking make? No, because what are we going to sell you in the future? But when you get those other companies, right, that fucking the third-party companies, the hot toys companies, and they're nailing shit from the rip, right? That's the quality versus quantity. You're always going to get that problem when you bust it on mainline. Mainline Hasbro Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends is pretty good, right? They're a little bit better, but that's where you get your problems. And you guys your tastes will vary. You'll change. You'll cycle.
Yeah, I've been collecting now almost 10 years, since 2015. So I've been back into it for 9 years now, going on 10. But I mean, then again, it's like something like the Motu cartoon line. Like, I think they're perfect. I don't think you can get any better if you're looking for a figure that mimics the cartoon that I grew up and loved. And that's the look that I wanted them to be like as a child. And now that I have those, and they're $15, $18, $20. You know, they're next to nothing. And most of the bucks are the same. They're just different colors, right? And I'm okay with that because they look perfect to me, what they're doing. You know, but then you do a Marvel Legend, you do a Build-A-Figure wave, and there's 2 good figures, and the other 4 suck. You know, because they got to.
It's the business model.
Yeah,
You're not
so-
going to get around it. Diamond says quality, but I also like the idea of fixing up and modifying. So that's a nice. That's a collector right there who has.
I'm with you, Diamonds.
Yeah,
I'm with you on
specific
that.
pocket right there for sure. DFS says quality. Let's
Oh.
see.
It takes care of my boredom, you know.
Diamond says Diaclone for the win, and DFS is definitely, when you look at DFS's collection, he's got
That's what he collects.
everything's higher end. All of it's higher end Diaclones. It's really cool.
I'm just getting caught up in chat, guys. So forgive me on the dead space.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a beer. I'll be
It's
right back.
fucking live. So cool. Let's see. Let's see. Cato says, I've spent more money on worse shit. It's available. Buy it if you like it. Skip it if you don't. And that's,
I like that.
yeah. And like
It's a good motto.
Bobby Skullface, if anybody knows Bobby Skullface, he does Transformer reviews. He does action figure reviews. We've had him on the show. We also had Cato on the show. Great guys, great mottos. Like Bobby says, if you like it, you win. So what I talk about, right, doesn't necessarily mean I'm trashing on you. It just means we all go through cycles. We go through a phase where we like to fucking just pile it in, dude. Like I'm like, I got fucking 700 figures over there. I got 500 Transformers. I just changed a little bit. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's like the G.I. Joe Classified. I love those, man. But when I first started collecting them, I wanted to be a completist, but I'm not a completist anymore. I just buy what I want from that line, what I feel like needs to go in my collection. You know,
that's a great point, Bull. Through the 2000s, I was a completist and a doubleist. We call them a doubleist. We're getting 2 of everything for Transformers. Dude, I just stopped that. But it's like a natural fucking thing that we just do at the beginning. You know what I mean?
See, I went through a kick back in like 2021, where I was like, you know what? I'm not buying any more things from Walmart, Target. I'm not buying any more pre-orders because something always stupid happens. They end up selling out and they send me a stupid email or they cancel my order or blah, blah, blah. And I have to fight all the scalpers and I'm not doing it. And that's when I started buying Hot Toys for about a year. And I just went Hot Toys, man. And I knew I could go get them when they were available. I paid the money. And when they were ready to ship, they shipped it to me. And before I knew it, I was getting a hot toy about once every month because it finally started catching up to itself after about a year.
Right.
But then I said, you know, I got tired of that too. I got tired of that. And I was like, well, these are kind of static. I mean, they're not statues, but how many times am I really going to pose my hot toys? I put them in a really cool deal. I pop them in a damn detolf upstairs and I look at them and I might change it every year or two. So then I said, I got tired of that. I had to go back to collecting.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just cycles. Like Mark Cosplay 117 says quality is your perspective. I might think something is quality for me and it could mean pop to someone else. Right?
he's so crazy.
I know. But the thing is, after a while, it doesn't become perspective. Like Mark, let's talk real shits here. Mark buys high-end action figures.
Yes.
Mark buys 1/6 motherfucking action figures. There's a reason why he does that. I'm not going to drop this mic, but there it is. So, nobody drives a stock Jeep. You never know, bro. You never know what people are doing.
You got some celebrities in the house. Not only Cato, but also T fan page. What's up, Brian? Brian.
Yo.
He's like, don't call me a celebrity. I'm Canadian.
Yeah. Get through this. Go ahead, Marcos. Anything? I'm just getting caught up in chat, man.
Yeah, me too. I was reading T-Fan page. Says I rarely buy 2 of something. I prefer to get a figure then move on to getting the next one. Has anybody seen my butthole lately? Because it's really cool. Oh, T-Fan. The heck?
I didn't read that. Stop it. Stop your plagiarism.
You nasty.
T-Fan's all about that butthole.
You ain't right, bro. You ain't right.
All of a sudden, it just went so wrong.
Yeah, we're so wrong. Now we got to reel it back in. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh shit. But, oh no,
You
but
know
yeah.
him too well.
Whew.
All right.
That
So
gets a
go ahead. Marcos, you brought it up. You read the comment.
Why do you want it so clean? Interested?
Exactly. Good call, T-Fan. Good call.
That's great.
You never know when the opportunity might knock.
Mark cosplay.
Always
Acknowledge
keep it
me,
clean.
man.
Oh my God.
Cosplay, acknowledge me, T-Fan. Say hi
Hey,
to me, T-Fan.
Brian, say hey to Mark, please.
What? The rusty trombone.
Say hey to Mark.
Okay, Marcos, while I'm transitioning to our next topic, because I got to do some work here, free ball it. Free
All right.
ball, 'cause I got to do something.
Yeah, Belucius says, anybody got any shelf space I can hire, please? Yeah, Belucius, I'd love to see your collection, man. Check me out on Instagram or Pack on Instagram, and I'll try and bring up your pictures to see what you got in your collection, bro. Cato's collection says, we talking clean buttholes. Confucius say, man who cleans house expects company.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Oh,
that's
wise,
perfect.
hey, wise man once said. Yeah, hold on a second.
Well
Do
said.
something.
Oh shit.
We're getting ready to talk about our next topic, but
Oh, fuck. Hey,
M3, just remember that when you go to prison.
yeah. Just keep it as clean as fuck because I'm expecting company, motherfuckers.
danger, Will
yeah.
Robinson.
That M3's got the cleanest
Absolute
roll.
reverse.
Yeah, go see that guy.
Even the warden's in line. I just got my legs up in the air, just waiting. Next.
You guys remember when you were a kid and you were like watching a movie back in the 80s with your parents and a boob would pop out and you'd be like, oh shit. That's what M3 makes me feel like sometimes I have to do this.
What are you talking about? I was like this. Good Lord, man. What's going on here?
You were embarrassed. You're like, oh God, I don't want my parents to see me looking at that titty.
Guys, I'm still like that today when I'm watching a movie and I'm not expecting it. Titty. Celebrity titty is so rare nowadays.
Oh, I thought you said
DFS said, I'm never wiping again.
no, you're lying.
Started trend. Oh God, don't start that. Damn you, Kato. Damn you.
All Diddy up in this motherfucker.
Oh yeah. That's a no-go. All right, so we're getting ready to do our next transition. I gotta get in our beer.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll be back in a second too.
Well,
Bye.
Well, while Pack's transitioning, we're Brad says hashtag never weeping. I can't read that. I don't know what that says. Weeping.
Let me see if I can decipher these because hashtag keep it dirty. There you go, Marcos.
Oh no, what's Raz say?
Never wiping again. Why is my shit freaking slow? What is the problem?
No wiping.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So let's see.
Real quick. Shout out Curtis.
Yes. Stupid, bro.
I know. I'll stop.
Do it again.
Oh shit.
Curtis, I'm gonna push number 9 for Curtis. Okay. Oh wait, number 6.
Oh my! All right. When everybody on the panel gets back, we will start our next topic.
Oh yeah.
So we're both.
I'm gonna grab my the thing that I smoke marijuana in. I'll be right back.
I'm going to do the same if you'll excuse me. I'll be right back.
All right. So we're bringing our resident friend of the program because we're getting ready to talk about McFarlane toys. And there might be some butthurt people around for McFarlane, but Astray, he's very well knowledgeable on McFarlane stuff, so he's the perfect person to discuss this with us.
Astray.
Hold on, y'all. Let me text him real quick and let him know that I'm gonna talk about this.
Shit. I do.
All
have
right,
to say-
everybody get ready. It's only going to be Astray and Mark Cosplay talking back and forth.
Oh my
What's up,
god. Oh my god. So the thing that we all have to understand, don't get fucking pissed. All right? These are
Late.
just talks. If you get pissed, I'm not going to acknowledge your comments.
I'm
Keep it
already
straight.
mad.
Be nice, everybody. Be nice.
It's opinion.
Nah.
If you
But-
want to say something mean, do a super chat.
Oh shit.
That's one
If you
way
wanna be
do it.
mean.
So Mark Cosplay says, yes, Astray.
What's going on, Kato? Mark,
Kato, yo,
Wolf,
Astray. We are
M3
waiting.
Moto.
We're
Who else is
waiting
in there?
for the other three to pop
DFS.
back in.
I'm here. I'm here.
So what's been happening? I do have to apologize to you, Astray. I know that I've been a little sluggish with our barbecue chicken this week. Fucking stuff is taking longer. I'm waiting on a quote from something else before I finalize what's going on with our barbecue chicken.
All right.
Okay,
Brian, what's going on?
Brian King. So our next topic, our next mark, will this be good, the bad, or the ugly? McFarlane Toys, we're going to talk about a couple things going on with McFarlane Toys, the Kickstarter. I'm going to go ahead and let Astray fire this up. If you want to, you go with that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fine.
go ahead and talk about McFarlane Toys Kickstarter, what it is, what you get, goals.
I think that the Kickstarter is one of those things that it's either you want it or you don't want it. It's not important though, and that's what I like about it. It's not something that you have to have. You know, it's one of those things where either you get it or you don't. Like Kato said earlier, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Leave it.
Astray, if somebody raises their hand, buzz
Sure.
them in just so you can bring them in your topic with you.
There we go.
Astray, are you what Kickstarter are you talking about? You talking about the new Spawn figure, or are you talking about that Superpowers 3-pack thing?
I haven't been paying attention. I don't collect superpowers, so I don't
Okay.
really pay attention to that.
Okay. He has one of those Kickstarters too, and I think he said regardless he was going to make it anyway. I could be wrong, but chat can chime in
I
on
thought
that.
I saw some pre-orders for was it the Comic-Con stuff?
No,
Yes.
I think it was.
That 3-pack, yeah, it was. But I think you're probably referencing that Spawn figure, which some people say it's really
I'm
nice.
talking about the Spawn figure.
Okay.
Oh,
The 3-pack, I mean, I don't collect the super. Oh, is that the NECA?
Yes, this thing is money, man. Sorry, go ahead. Talk about your
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you good.
Come on now,
Um,
McFarlane.
I don't collect superpowers. I personally don't see the value in that line. But for those that do, more power to you. Pun intended.
More
Go ahead.
superpower to you.
Go ahead, Marcos. We're just buzzing in because we like to talk with each other so everybody can hear us. Go ahead, Marcos.
Yeah. So, okay, the only Kickstarter that I've ever heard of, the only Kickstarter that I've ever seen was the Spawn Kickstarter. In my opinion, or in my inexperienced collecting mind, a Kickstarter would be, okay, once we bring out this first piece, we're kickstarting this line, and there's going to be pieces after it. The first Kickstarter that Spawn came out with, what did they bring after that? The Lady Spawn?
No.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
that Spawn came out, what was that, 2021, 22, one of those.
Mhm.
And after that, he wasn't sure if he was going to do another one, but he said if he did, he would do it of medieval Spawn. So that was just kind of floating for a while until the last few months, and then here it is.
Mhm.
Which what I like about it is that it doesn't look like the mainline one. It looks different. So
Right.
it doesn't feel like you're just buying the same thing all over again.
We're gonna get into that, but
You
here's
look
the
30
other
years into the future.
I don't think it's supposed to be a future version. I think it's just another version.
No. The technology of toy making, if you will, the artistic quality of toys compared to 1995, compared to 2025. Just rounding it off, easy numbers to remember.
Oh,
So in 30 years, going back to the 95 spawn to the 2024 spawn, the detail is phenomenal, for sure.
What were you gonna say, Pat?
before you go, I'll just reference what people were asking about. This is the other one he has going on. This is the DC Superpowers last call to reserve your sea saucer and
oh,
that
okay.
multi-craft. So yes, this is, and we all like what we like. We all are not the same people. I am not into superpowers. I don't think they feel real great. I think they feel cheap to me. I would much rather prefer to have the excuse me, the vintage every day, all day.
Okay.
But that's just my preference, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
Thanks for showing me that. I didn't know any of that.
Yeah. But so
I've never really looked into the vintage ones. Are they pricey or just like anything else? Only a few are pricey, or most of them.
a lot of them are pricey.
A
You
lot
don't
of
pay
them
that.
are priced.
Yes. Superpowers vintage line is beloved by a lot of
Yeah.
people.
I know. Yeah, I know when people love it, they love it. That's why I think this line has been successful. You know,
it's hard for me to like a 5 point of articulation figure nowadays. Now back in the day, right? So we're gonna see. I bring this figure with me to every fucking show.
Mask is 5-point articulation. Arms don't
Hey.
move. Elbows, they just go straight.
M3's got that blue beetle. He painted it.
This
that blue
this is
beetle.
this is one of my favorite toys ever.
Oh,
The original
nice.
Luke Skywalker, 5 points
Yeah.
of articulation, right? But would I buy this new on a card now? I'd be like, no, I wouldn't. It's not the same. It don't have the same feels. This is the original. You try to replicate it, it's not the same to me, right? I like to buy something a little more advanced nowadays.
Thank you. Going back now, that's what, 40 years ago?
Yeah, 78. I don't believe any of the toys popped in 77 because they were late.
You're 50.
Yeah, they
You
were
see what I
late.
mean? I'm
They were
with
like
you,
a year after the movie hit.
Yeah. 78. But this guy goes with me to every show. He is.
But the 5 point, but if it has great paint, great molding, great sculpture, then I could see coming out with the 5 point line, even though 5 point was 50 years ago. Just an homage, if you will. Because if you like it, you like it. You know?
Yeah.
Because but like, then that's the standard. The standard now is what, 28?
Let's see. I gotta make sure I stay up with chat.
Depends on the brand.
Okay, let's just get into this shit. We're gonna fucking barrel right into it, right? Everybody, just listen to one another. Be cool. We've disagreed on same things. Bull likes Superpowers line. That's great, right? I don't. Like a Stray, he says I don't really care for it, but if you'd like, so just remember that. I don't understand why he has a Kickstarter for a desirable product that would sell in pre-order, and that's a great question.
Valid point.
It's a great statement. Stray, correct me if I'm wrong. I do believe this Kickstarter is 60
I
bucks.
can tell you the difference though.
Hold on, it's 60 bucks though, right?
Well, maybe with shipping.
The Kickstarter,
I
I do
know it's
believe
$48.
No,
I thought it was
40.
60 plus shipping.
Yeah, so that's why I said maybe with. I don't know what, because shipping for everybody is different. So I don't know what it'll cost you or Moto, for example.
You're
It
backing
costs
it,
me
right?
money.
When I
You're
look at
backing
the
it, right?
website
Huh?
today, it was 58 bones.
Yeah, it's 60. You're backing it, correct?
Who, me?
Yeah,
No, it's Stray. So you can look and see the numbers because you're backing it. But I think it's 60 bucks before shipping.
no, it's
Yeah.
It's 58.
I thought it was
Moto
48.
has it up at
58?
58. Yes,
It's
it's 60
58.
bucks.
Oh, okay. Man,
Astray.
I ain't looked at it
Hey,
since I put my whatchamacallit.
Astray, did you back
Since
Hey,
I put my whatchamacallit.
Astray, did you back the first spawns that he did? You know, they did 3 different ones. Did you back any of those? Or did you back all of
So
them or just one?
I got the 2 colored versions, and I regretted
Okay.
not getting the artist proof one.
There was a time.
How much were those? I think those were only like $40 at the time, right?
I don't remember. I'm
I
not
think
gonna
they
lie
were
to you.
cheaper.
I don't remember.
I mean,
I
think
really
they
hate
were
I didn't
cheaper.
get those. They're nice, man. I hate I didn't get them.
They
Right.
are. They're actually the best spawn figures I have.
Yeah.
But there's a huge difference in quality between those and what you're gonna get in a store.
if the backers get all of the tiers, then I would agree with you. If not, I feel bad for you. I mean, that sometimes I feel like the tiers are a little ridiculous. Like one of the tiers was a sword, and then another tier is a sheath. I'm like, dude, you gotta have the sheath with the fucking sword, right? I think the numbers are he's got to get 3.5 million ish for all because he made a video stating this is a figure you get. It's got magnetic parts that come on and off it. But if you do your math, he had a whole table full of fucking. You may get these right if it's funded, right? And that to me, the figure's worth if you get all that shit. But you guys are going to have to pop like $3.5 million in the Kickstarter to get all this shit. And he did kind of mislead people. You know, he's like, hey, we got to get 100,000 backers. If we get 100,000 backers, you guys may get all this stuff on this table.
I was going to say, okay.
So,
yeah, I caught that.
Didn't, bro? He did.
He likes to play his games, dude. He does, right?
Oh, don't get me started. Please don't get me started.
Go ahead. This is a free panel. If people don't like what you're saying,
No, everybody's heard me say it a million times what I feel about Todd McFarlane and Awatuki, Arizona. Fuck that puto. Move on. Just move on.
Do you have a particular story for that, or you want to keep it moving?
Just keep it moving.
All right. But that's a way, and it's not a big deal if you like him. I just
look at the way Astray's looking at you, Moto. He's like, "What are you saying about Todd?"
I know you're gonna kill me and shit.
I'm sitting here looking at this damn thing.
He was looking all sideways. He's like, "What's he saying about Todd? What's he saying?"
He's deep in thought.
No, the camera's right here, but my screen that I use is right here.
Hey, I will tell you this
shit,
straight.
yo. I know
Even
some
though Moto and myself may not like McFarlane a lot, we do like you, brother. So don't even worry.
Hell
about
yeah, I
that.
love you, Stray. Absolutely.
So don't worry about your boy Todd Daddy, Todd Father. I'm the Todd Daddy.
Aw.
Hey, I got a
Hey, Astray, do you have the barefooted Todd? Do you have the Todd that's barefooted?
But he's not. He is not barefooted on my fucking shelf. That's
Oh,
not happening.
Okay. That's only when he's taking a bath and you're watching.
That is some weird shit. That I understand that's something he does, but it won't be something he does on my shelf.
Marcos raised his hand. What's up?
Hey, T-Fan, yes, you can. I tell you, man, Pac's doing pretty good with it. I think we need I have your information, but I have to give it over to Pac. And so, but let's plan for next week, or if that's what's in schedule, what Pac's gone on, dude. But dude, I would love to have you sitting here right now, bro.
Wednesday, 8 p.m. Okay, hold on, guys. Wednesday, 8 p.m. is when we do the show all the time. Next week, we'll get some Transformers content in here, and we'll get T-Fan page up in this bitch.
Yeah.
T-Fan,
that'd be cool.
T-Fan, think of
all you beautiful fuckers.
Yeah, think of topics, bro. Fucking bring them up.
If you have topics, T-Fan, just send them to me on Instagram. You got my stuff over there. Let's get back on topic with McFarlane Toys. You are heavy into looking at something. What are you looking at, Stray?
I had
looking at Moto.
Hey, simmer down.
I haven't looked at the Kickstarter thing since I backed it, so I'm actually looking at it now.
Getting to the point in the show where I might have to.
But
I
was looking at, so apparently the hands are coming. The scabbard with belt is coming, which I don't think I've seen that. A small axe, a Roman helmet, collar chain, and a big spike gauntlet. In a large shield.
Stray, make sure that we like to raise our hand if we want to say something to you. Just make sure you can see us.
Oh yeah,
one
I
of
can't
the
see. My bad.
yeah, one of the
Hold on.
stretch goals was a fucking pair of hands. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. So just make the stretch goal one.
You know, I don't. So here's my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You good? I was done. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think that shit was just a sales tactic. I don't think it was ever going to not come with the hands. I think that shit just sounded good.
If he didn't get the money, I don't think you were getting them.
I don't think so.
But see, that's just it. The motherfucker knew he was gonna get that money.
They've got analytics. They profile. Everybody's profiling consumers now, right? He's got a number in his head that he's probably like, we're pretty sure this is the number we're gonna get, right? So I would believe you on that. These toy companies know what we're gonna get. Dude, every time you're scrolling on your phone, do you just think you're the only ones fucking seeing what you're scrolling? Advertisements, ads, they're selling them to fucking everybody. So all these toy companies like, we need to see
I
what
didn't
the
even know
fuck
he
you're
was showing
scrolling.
packaging.
Go ahead, Moto. Go ahead.
One question. A toy shot up to $24.99 to $29.99 on average. I heard a lot about three and a half years ago, almost 4, that it was because of oil, plastic, China, all the tariffs, this, that, and the other. Let's say Daddy Trump does win and gas does go back down and petroleum does go back down and drill, baby, drill. Do you think these toy manufacturers now will stay at $25.99 and $29.99, or do you think they'll actually fucking be decent and drop it back down to production costs versus profit?
We're gonna take this.
Hey,
we're gonna take this one by one around the panel. Okay, so I'm going to say I've lived long enough. So groceries, right? Everything's up. Inflation. I have never fucking seen Walmart reduce the price of any of their groceries for a consistent point after they've already raised it. So the toys, dude, they are not giving you a fucking break. They're at that point. They're staying there. They're fucking
it's the
staying
norm.
there.
It becomes the norm.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Gas. We'll ever probably see $1.80 again?
Yep.
I don't know.
I think so. Well, I don't know about Oklahoma, but I think out here I could see about $2.10 easily again.
So we're gonna go ahead. Go ahead, Bull.
Hold on one second. M3's not here. All right. So what were we saying? What were you talking about?
Moto asked, and you.
I was chatting in the chat with the people.
No, you're good. You're good.
Go ahead.
Moto said they talked about tariffs, price of oil, all this shit.
Oh, yeah. The things go down in price. I mean, mostly not, especially not consumer products and fucking retail stores. Once they get people hooked on that price, that's a price. It's not going to go down. Maybe gas. Gas does go down at times. We've seen that over the past 30 years I've been driving. It's never going to go down to 99 cents. It's never going to go down to $1.50, but it has went back down to under $2 before. So it can go there. Housing can go down. It fluctuates, believe it or not. Mm-hmm. Right now, there's a trend right now with renters not getting as much as they did for the past couple of years. So that goes up and down as well.
Thank God.
As far as toys, no. Toys are not going to go that way. Collectibles not going to go that way.
If you're talking and I put a comment up, you've got to read the comment.
Even if the cost could go down on toys, they're not going to go down because it's now the established price. So they're just going to profit more. That's exactly what I said. They're never going to change that.
That's why I had to propose that question.
DFS said housing and gas in California never goes down. Yeah, you're probably right
down here
for some weird reason. But renters have been paying astronomical prices to rent things nowadays to live. That stuff will start going back down. Those type of things do. But once things are in a retail environment and it's a set price, why would they go back down? They just they already have you buying it.
Exactly.
You know, they do have to fluctuate prices to get people to rent things or buy big things like cars. You know, cars too. At some points, cars, they don't give like big breaks on cars. And then all of a sudden they have a bunch of stock on vehicles, or hey, these have $5,000 rebates. But during fucking COVID, no rebates because they didn't have fucking cars, right? So those type of things are situational.
What do you think, Astray?
No, prices are not going to go down. The way that these toy manufacturers view us, or we have allowed them to view us,
Dude,
they
preach.
don't have no reason to. They don't have no reason to lower prices when you have people who are like, I'll buy 5 of those, I'll buy 10 of those. So what? You lose a couple of customers if you got people buying multiples, and you know they can just. I mean, you got people who still do that today, army building and whatnot. I gotta have 2 tanks. I gotta have 3 cars. I gotta have, there's really no incentive for the company to lower prices. We've shown them that we'll spend the money.
Yeah.
And that's all they care about.
That's why a lot of people have said in the past, it's just something I've heard for years. Vote with your wallet, but people won't do it.
No, they won't.
There's people out there that think if I don't pay them that, they'll take my beloved toy line away from me. You've got to be insane. You've got to be insane.
Can I ask a question? Can somebody on the panel Google real quick Hasbro's #1 selling toy?
Oh no! No? Let me please guess it. Somebody Google. I'm going to tell you right now. Marcos, what do you got?
I'm going to write it down. Hold on, let me write it down.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now the 2 top toy lines.
Hasbro.
It's going to be Transformers and Marvel Legends. It's not even a choice. Done.
Monopoly board games.
If we're talking about action figures, then
action figures.
Transformers, according to Google.
Transformers for me.
No. According to Google, what is the number in the real world? What is the #1 selling toy for Hasbro?
Marcos, can you Google that?
Yeah, the fucking glowworm.
We're gonna.
It's probably gonna be a board game of some
figures.
kind.
Are you wanting to go any Hasbro product, Moto?
Yeah, any Hasbro product.
Okay,
that's the #1 selling Hasbro product.
And now remember, we're still talking about McFarlane here. We've skewed a little bit, so after this,
I know, but I'm just going to try to make a point here.
Yeah. Sorry, Curtis Schultz says dolls for M3. Shout out to Marcos while I Google.
Shout out Curtis.
Let's see. Shout out to Travis ATWA. I think it's shout out or we're talking. I'm going to out myself here as a G1 guy, but have no clue with anyone buys nearly any of the Transformers I see. I haven't been tempted by any of them in ages. Yeah.
What's up, Travis?
Hey, Travis. I'm not smart enough to ask the right question to get the right thing to click on.
So, just put what are Hasbro's #1 grossing toys?
I put in
for 2023.
Well, 2023 was G.I. Joe and Transformers. It was the only 2 that made money.
This year isn't done. So, you can do 2024.
But I said Monopoly for all time. I really think the Monopoly is probably their #1 thing. And someone else said it in chat too. Yeah, I said board games. That's what I said. Monopoly and board games. Yeah. Is that true, Moto? That's what I said.
Curtis,
I don't know.
Curtis, just $3. And many, I think I have $5,000.
But in 2023, Hasbro were showing negative across the board. Only in Transformers and G.I. Joe were positive numbers.
Like Christmas and shit.
Hold on, Marcos. I think you were talking.
#1.
Oh yeah, Curtis said dolls for M3. It was the top Hasbro. Actually, I bought more Marvel dolls than I did Hasbro dolls this year.
Make your point, Moto, because that's going to take some research. I don't know if that's going to just be a quick Google search because, like Marcos, I'm not seeing the answer off a quick Google. It needs research.
Right.
No, it actually is bull, and it's a monopoly.
Okay,
that's what I thought. It was gonna be a board game.
And then at Christmas time, you get that shit for $6-7 at Walmart, homie.
But Belushi said Monopoly as well.
And
Yeah.
none of my kids or my grandkids give two shits about this 6-inch figure line, the GI Joes that we all love.
You know what's funny, Moto? We think we're the king of the fucking universe, and it's not always the truth. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
I like Transformers. I like fucking Marvel Legends. There's nothing better than that in the world of
That's all
Hasbro.
there is.
Yeah. So
Yeah. No, I'm with you guys. But yeah, it's fucking Monopoly. A $10 game. Think about that.
I thought that because I knew their number one product was board games, and I thought that Monopoly would be the number one.
it's like one of my least favorite board games to play. But anyway, Astray. So
That's the most profitable thing for them.
did you make your point with that?
Me?
Yeah.
Point.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we can go deeper, but no, for the sake of time, let's just
I
keep
mean,
moving.
I was going to talk about the irony of Monopoly being the number one selling toy, considering that's what a lot of us live in. A lot of companies have monopolies on things that we enjoy.
And
when you're talking about having licenses and master licenses and all that stuff,
Perfect.
Yeah, we live in a monopolized world. So there you go. The number one selling game is the game we live in.
Hey, we live in a
In my
material world.
That's
Dude,
what Travis
hey.
said too. Hey, Lorenzo.
bro, Travis, Astray, you guys went deep. Dude,
Yep.
think about that. That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So continue on with McFarlane. Are you happy with the Kickstarter? Because we're going to go into more McFarlane, right? We're at an hour and 25, and we got a couple of
I was
topics.
gonna get it.
Go ahead.
I made my mind up 2 years ago, so I was gonna get it. But I can understand for people who, if you don't collect Spawn at all, I can understand why you'd be like, why would you pay this much money for this? But I feel like there's companies like Mythic Legions that exist, and I own a couple of their figures. I don't think the detail is really, really great, but the articulation is very, very basic.
It is.
And if you're talking to someone who collects that particular line, they will breathe down your neck of why it's better than everything.
But we won't do that. Now, will we?
Now,
Well, it depends on what kind of breath we're talking. Are we talking about peppermint or mocha?
Hey, so yeah, Mythic Legion works within a well sculpted figure, right? They could do better on their where they shine is their sculpt. They've always shined in the sculpt. Even when they were doing 2000X Masters Universe, there was no articulation, but they were probably hindered because the company spent so much money on the sculpt. But now that they're creating their own stuff, right? They should be a little bit better on their sculpt. Go ahead, Marcos. I see you shaking your head.
That gave Mythic Legions a chance with my.
Hey, front and center stage, Marcos. Go ahead.
I gave Mythic Legions my first chance with their Thrace Wraithhaler, purple cape, beautiful face, beautiful hair, beautiful sphere with on a staff, beautiful fucking pants, beautiful figure. Until I lifted up the back and they didn't build her fucking ass, dude. And I'm like, how could you do such a beautiful piece and not put Marvel does booties? G.I. Joe does
Marvel
booties.
does not do booties.
They do it better than
They kind of started doing them again.
I'm just saying, I won't buy another Mythic Legions. And I even did a live stream like, la, 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 la. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
none, never.
She
ever.
definitely had no ass at all.
Nothing.
She definitely did.
Yeah, bring
no.
it, and I'll fucking look at it. But if you don't bring it,
Now,
no reason to have it.
I've got a question when it comes to McFarlane. May I go?
Yeah.
Okay, so from what I understand,
Oh yeah,
this is the first Kickstarter he did, right? The newer version of this guy, correct? And now he's doing the medieval. And then let me guess, does that mean that next year it's going to be this is the one that comes out? It's just too much full circle for me. It's just too much same shit. I mean, we got different quality. I mean, hell, we have 4K DVD players. We don't have VHS no more. Is that really all it really is in the end of the day?
I think so.
Hey, Pac, don't take them off yet. Hey, Moto, can you explain your shirt real quick?
It better be on
My
point,
shirt-
damn it. We've been freaking divergent all day long.
Yes, cochino.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Oh, you're awesome, dude. Fucking awesome.
So yes, it's all about cycling. This new Kickstarter, it would have been great if he'd have put the horse with it. That'd have been fucking fire, dude. The original one came with a horse. Dude, that'd have been sick, right? Give us something deep. Give us something in detail. I don't care if you charge me more. Just give me more. Don't charge me more and give me fucking less. You insult me as a consumer. Plain and simple.
I agree, Pat. Definitely on a Kickstarter. I think that's the whole premise for a Kickstarter, right? Or a HasLab or things like that. Is something that you wouldn't get normally on a shelf or normally from a fucking pre-order. Like, give me what, if you're gonna call it that, give me that, right? Give me all the fucking everything that goes with it.
Right. It's just
Yes, sir.
whether you got a preference or not, like I can go fuck something up tomorrow and I'm hard on myself. To say that we can't hold any kind of business to a standard of greatness is just ridiculous. And like Astray says, some of these fandoms, you come at them and they just are just too butthurt. Nothing's above great customer service and nothing's above giving you the best top quality for your money. Right?
Fucking A.
Can I give a shout out to Ramen Toys? Great customer service.
I mean,
telling
it
you.
all starts with a phone call. From the
No
girl
one
that
ever has to
and
fucking
deliver
feel
the
bad
package
about
to your
doing
door.
business. Sorry.
I couldn't hear. Go ahead, Bull.
I'm sorry.
No one ever has to fear of doing business with Ramen Toys. I'm telling you, get that out of your fucking head. Get that out of your head right now. They took care of me instantly. It was money. I'm telling you, man. It wasn't no bullshit. Now I've had issues with Hasbro. Not issues. Issues is a bad term. I've had a problem with certain shipments from Hasbro, and they've said stuff like, "Ship the product back. When we get it, we'll ship you the product out again." I'm like, whoa. That happened with the HasLab. One of the Sky Strikers, one of the carded cards, it was destroyed for whatever reason. Everything in the box was great. All the rest of the cards. So the one they put in the box was destroyed because nothing else was destroyed. You know what I'm saying? It was just that one card of that carded figure, that 3.75. They round and round and round, send us the one back. I was like, no, I'm not going to send you a sold out HasLab add-on for you to tell me when you get it that you can't give me one back. I would rather keep one fucked up than have that happen. So
Must have been Lenny. Go ahead, Marcos. He raised his hand.
Yeah, just to elaborate on what you said, Bull. You say, "Oh, I've had issues." Really, not issues, but you have to consider how long you've known Ramen Toys for and how long you've known Hasbro for. And what's the ratio of oh shit? So if you keep giving Ramen Toys a chance, that's great. If they keep on doing. As soon as they drop once, you're like, oh shit. Now you're like, Hasbro motherfuckers. Wait, what?
No.
no.
So Ramen Toys is a third-party company.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's basically fans making stuff. We know that, Marcos, with third-party Transformers. How many times you hear about a Fans Toys product or a Maka Toys or something, and somebody said, hey, I got this fucked up, and they immediately contact the person that they bought it from, the vendor, they get a hold of them, and it's right. Third party takes care of their fucking customers while Hasbro dicks around.
Okay, 1,000% I agree. Maybe not for Hasbro dick around because I haven't had to deal with Hasbro's.
No,
customers.
for real.
No, Hasbro's fucked me over.
Okay, I've never been fucked over by Hasbro before.
I haven't either.
Every time, because I had that exclusive Zartan, and that came with the hood. It was messed up. The molding on the hood was like jacked up. And when I contacted them about it, they told me that I would have to get something of equivalent value.
Oh,
so
shit,
my
'cause it was
response to
sold
them
out.
was, "You have nothing that's equivalent. It's an exclusive. This isn't getting made again, right?" So
You were like,
Hold on.
I'm asked
hold on.
out.
So if you're going to have a business model, you have to expect things are going to get fucked up, right? So if we're going to produce this figure that's exclusive, hey, team, we need to make sure that we have stuff available in case some kind of fucking shit happens, right? No, we're too fucking arrogant to do that. We're just going to send out what we have. If you have a fucking problem with it, we ain't going to have no more fucking parts to give you. That's bad business. Good
You
boy.
need-
You were next.
They need to at least have a certain percentage that they have leftover stock for issues like that. For issues like a shipment going to the wrong address and someone not taking it back to the post office. I mean, shit like that happens. That's just out of it. No, it's been sold out. Sorry. No, you have to have a percentage of stock left over to protect people in situations like that. A broke item, an item being missed, an item being left at the wrong address. Like that shit fucking happens, right?
Yes. It's
You
the
know?
world.
That's
It's not
normally
perfect.
what
Somebody else raised their hand.
businesses do.
Hold on, Stray. Somebody else raised their hand.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's normally what warehouses do. When they get a shipment in, there's normally a number of product that's set aside for stuff like this. If you got one that needs to be pieced out, like someone's, well, I'm talking from a tech company's perspective, but if someone got a broken antenna and they were like, oh, well, we can send you a new antenna. They're not going to call the manufacturer. They're just going to go pull one from a box that now this is considered salvage. You see what I'm saying? So now if someone else calls and they say, well, my screen was messed up. Okay, well, we'll send them a screen out of the salvage box. That's how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to be that they have a set number for events like that.
Right.
But apparently that's not what they did. And like I said, I was asked out.
Well, and that's so what
So-
that figure cost originally new $39.90 and $40 maybe. What was this, Stray?
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay. So they're saying, oh, we'll just send you equal value. Equal
Yeah.
value doesn't mean equal product.
No.
I can go buy a fucking $40 fucking steak, right? It's not the same as a fucking $40 box of or case of Ajax, motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
And shit. So your business model, I'll give you some of equal value. Fuck you. No, hook your motherfucking people up like a lot of these other smaller companies are. You're big. You're bigger than all these fucking companies that are helping out their consumers, but you're too big to do that. You're too big to think like me and Bull thought and all the panel. Let's make sure we built in some kind of this when shit fucks up. You're too fucking arrogant for. You can see them when they do their panels, dude. They're a bunch of arrogant fucks and they laugh at everybody, dude. If you pay attention and you just sit back and watch, their whole motto for the fans, it ain't for the fans, dude. Stop it. You're for your business model. You're for your bottom line. There ain't nothing you're about for your fans. But anyway, I digress.
They reverse engineered that, right? That logo, that slogan. It's exactly opposite.
Dude, you want good customer service? Go Ramen Toys. Go to Valaverse. They're killing fucking Hasbro on their customer service. Killing them. Come on.
But see, Pac, that usually happens with the progression of a business, right? When they first start, their model is let me take care of the customer and be that, right? Then
Thank
eventually, if they get so big, then they're saying, hey, then their mindset changes. Let me start making a profit to the best of my ability. So it doesn't matter what company it is. Over time, they will become that. They have to. That's the
why we're on
evolution of it.
That's why we're on the McFarland topic. He's been doing it for so long. He has found himself in that realm now too.
He has.
Dude,
that's
you
correct.
read my fucking mind when I fucking thought of this shit. Like right now he's sitting back going, they'll buy anything I fucking throw at them. And that's his thinking. You think I'm wrong, Stray?
I think you can say all companies pretty much do that. I mean, even car companies do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they all sit back and go, yeah, they'll buy whatever we put out. You know, which is
arrogantly.
True.
No, arrogantly. When I go,
there has to be an air of arrogance to anyone who says stuff like that. So it doesn't really matter if it's McFarlane, if it's the CEO of Hasbro, if it's the CEO of Toyota. You know, they're all going to eventually have this idea where everything I do is great.
Right.
But the reality is that if you look at the sales, if it's not selling, hey, what you said was great wasn't. And the numbers aren't going to lie. So if the numbers are there, then, I mean, arrogant or not, you get to say that.
Go ahead. I think, Bull, do you want to say something? Because I got something to rebuttal on that.
No, go ahead, man.
So let me put this in perspective. Marcos, I'll go back with you because you know me pretty good. I do well at what I do, right? Marcos will hear me. I'm arrogant. I'm cocky. But I'm not too arrogant and cocky to fucking take care of that motherfucker that comes through. When I become too cocky and arrogant and somebody comes up, hey man, I got this. I'm like, too bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When you go to that level, then you're shit. Yes, I'm cocky. I stand on my own 2 feet. I want to slice anybody else's throat that's around me, right? I do well. I'm a little arrogant, but not to the point that I think some of these companies are going to now.
Can you say penisy? Cocky really, got me wet.
What? What'd you say?
I was thinking it's moist.
No, your
Stupid.
mind.
You
is
get what
just
I'm
moist.
saying?
Your
You
brain is like saturated in moisture right
I
now.
know.
It's
my
like
God,
oil.
dude.
It
No,
always is. Always.
I
like
just
that.
messing around. I just like playing.
But you know what I'm saying? Marcos has heard me. He hears me talk shit like I'm the best. I do what I do. I'm killing it, right? You
Yeah.
can be arrogant and still take care of your customers.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate that. Hey, but honestly, like,
So
Go ahead, Marcos.
okay, so
yeah.
Hold on. Go
No,
ahead,
go ahead.
Marcos.
It's quick, go ahead.
my only rebuttal to that is, while true, I think that you got to consider the scale. So if your business is more smaller, it's still at that personal, you know what I'm saying, that personal level.
I think it can
But the
continue
bigger
though
you
with Drake.
get, the bigger you get, the more those people start to become numbers. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like,
So
when
okay,
you're a
Does that
company
ever-
and you have over 5,000 employees, you're not going to know each and every one of them personally. You know,
okay. So Astray,
you're
before
going to look at their quality scores. You're going to look at their metrics, and you're going to say, "Hey, employee number 378, he's not putting up. We got to let him go or coach him or something."
well, guess what, Astray?
You know, but they're not going to come to you
Hey,
personally and be like, "Hey."
before Marcos goes, I'm not big like them. But what if the motherfucker who grows, right? He starts small, he grows. He sees all the mistakes that are made within the toy community, and he never fucking forgets that. It can happen. It can fucking happen. If I ever get big, it'll fucking happen. I'm
It
telling you
has
right
to
now.
happen.
Telling you. Go ahead,
Hope it
Marcos. Sorry.
does.
So on the YouTube side of it, like, there's, like, say, look at the guys who started out small and had some followers, and then now they've got over 10,000 to 100,000. Shout out Cato, shout out T-Fan. They really connect with us back. They don't forget, so they take care of us. Mentally, when you go into a chat, you say hi. They don't ignore you. I feel like the bigger companies, for the toy companies, would ignore some people, like Astray saying.
Yeah.
But when the YouTubers actually do that and interact still, it's really cool. But there are some that get so big, they're just like, and shout out to MGO316, who's always shouting people out and fucking shit, man. That guy's really good. He's got like, I don't know, 100 and something thousand. So as for a toy company, they got money involved. So they're just like,
But what if you were the company that started small and you grew and say, you know what? I want to take third party. I want to take the approach that third party does. And then I want to mix it with an official company that's traded, right? Or maybe I don't want to trade because that's their big problem. I want to hybrid both. There's always somebody that does something fucking new that breaks the fucking mold. There always is. Doesn't matter what it is. So you know what I mean?
Yep.
All right. I got to get back to a question.
Moto, you got anything on that?
No, I got a
Yeah.
bunch on that, but I'll just
No,
we got
go.
too much to go through.
Go.
Feels good to relax and listen. I know.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah.
No, if you got something to say, Moto, please go.
A small company worships their customers, gives them the number one satisfaction. And then when they get so big, they really do take those customers for granted.
Yep.
And then when shit hits the fan and you're not producing what the customer wants, then you're stuck either having to increase prices on your product and services, or go belly up. So that's what was going through my head while you guys were saying that just now.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, to add on to that real quick, you're never gonna please everybody,
Well,
no matter
that's
what
correct.
you do.
No, you
You,
can't.
you can be
can't.
as straight as an arrow, but someone's gonna say, "Nah, I seen that shit curve." You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no
Well, that's
pleasing
human
everybody.
nature.
But, yeah, but there's certain people on the planet that can never be satisfied either, and that's that
Right.
group you're talking
Right.
about. No matter what type of customer service, they're
No
just
matter
that
what you do.
human.
But that's why you follow your customer service marks and ratings. You know that
Yeah.
not everybody will be pleased. A motherfucker could win the lottery and he's going to bitch about the taxes. That's just
Yeah.
some people, right?
Yep.
But if you
just
track
the way
your
it is.
customer service and your reviews and you pay attention to feedback, the
Yeah.
majority you can help. There's some that just can't be helped, but I can help the majority. That's where you fall into the zone of
What my
helping.
girls tell me is basically the lifeblood of the business and where we're at right now. You know, when I do my daily briefing with the company, if I hear the calls from the day before that was this, that, or the other, it pretty much tells me where our pulse is right now. I mean,
If we-
customer service really is every fucking thing.
Hey, dude, if I go into a dealership, dude, I worked at General Motors for 20 years. I ran the shop for the last 7, dude.
Okay.
When I go into a shop, what do you think? If you're not on point, I'm calling you out. I could be one of those people. There's people that are undercover in dealerships. They're hired by companies to go in and pick your flaws apart. You don't know they exist. I could do that in my sleep. I don't tolerate bad service. If I'm there, you're going to give me fucking good service. And if you don't, I'm going to call you out.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple.
I've done that one time. My wife had this nice little Mazda. Marky was 6, Maisie was 1. Nice little black Mazda car, 4-door, clean. And we always went to this Prime Shine wash car place, and it was great for half the year and shit. And then one time she went and they changed some fucking shit where it left like these splotches of oil that just went across the top, didn't get taken off. So she came home. She's like, "Babe, look at this." I was like, "Shit, did you say anything?" She's like, "No, but what do you want to do?" I was like, "Let me go." I drove the car back over and I was like, "Hey, can I see the manager, please?" The manager came out and was like, "What's up, man?" I was like, we've been coming here for a long time and look at this right here." He's like, "Oh, that's nothing. It'll come off." I was like, "Yeah, but can you take it off right now?" He's like, "No, I'm not going to do that for you." I was like, "All right, thanks, man. See you later." Fucking left. Never went back there again. They lost me. Would I start a fight with them? Be like, "What the fuck?" No. Whatever. It didn't ruin the car. We cleaned it. I took it home, got some hot soapy water, washed it, dried it. Fuck him.
You're the customer that never came back.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who calls. I'm the guy who will look at you and give you the look. I'm gonna give you a fucking look when you do something to me like that. Then I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm gonna get a hold of the guy who's above you, and then we're gonna fucking go round and round. And then what I say is, you're not
Karen,
gonna do anything
that's
about it.
Karen. Yes.
Yeah,
And then
that's the guy that I talk to every day.
and then no, I'm gonna call the manager, right, that runs the field service, right, the guy who runs over the area, and we're gonna have a talk, right? And I'm gonna probably look at him and go, "Unless you make this right with me, I'm not coming back." Like, you got 2 different people. I'm gonna hold you to the fire. I'm just like, you know what? You don't get my business no more.
Travis called you a Kevin.
Kevin. No, dude. You know how many times I've gotten an apology or "let's do this for you" or that? I could just be like, "Nah." No, there's a difference between a Kevin, Karen, and somebody who calls and say, "Look, I was in there, and I don't get rude with you. I don't yell at you. I spit facts at you, and I keep my voice calm, and I don't swear at you." That way, it can never come back to me and say, "Lower your voice. Don't swear at me. Everything's on a professional level."
Yeah.
That's not a Karen, right? I spit
Right.
facts at you that you can't refuse, and then you got to compensate me.
Yeah,
Plain and simple.
otherwise you become the Karen.
Hey, but Travis had a really good question about
Right,
third-party companies that were selling or reselling products at like toy stores or comic book stores.
Wait.
All right. Weigh in on this for me. I've been having this argument this week. If I buy a third-party transformer from a store and the toy's missing its head when I open it, then you call the store back.
Go to the second one. He ran out of.
Oh, I'm sorry. When I open it, it is on the. Is it on the vendor I bought it from to make it right, or is it okay for the vendor to tell me to take it up with the manufacturer? We got a
Vendor.
lot of Transformer third party. Me and Marcos collect them, right? We like them. Usually, the store takes care of you, right? They get a hold of.
Mm-hmm.
They get a hold of the company, and how many times we've heard all the time, Marcos? It just happens, and you always get taken care of. Now, if you buy it from somebody, then you're done. You would have to, if you, let's say somebody bought from the Chosen Prime or Toe Dojo, right? And then you bought it from them and you had a problem, then you have to contact the third party company because you're now not the person that bought from the retailer. And a lot of times they will.
Let me put it to you this way real quick. If I buy a Hasbro figure from Walmart and the thing is missing or it's been swapped out when they started doing those closed boxes, I bring it back. That's Walmart's responsibility. I didn't buy it from Hasbro. I bought it from Walmart.
Yeah.
But on the same token, now if I order my Hasbro Pulse and then, a box comes damaged, comes water damaged, comes crushed, then it's straight to Hasbro, But to me, it's always the vendor. It's always the vendor. Because they're the ones that are selling it for a profit, not just to fucking make buy. They're not there to be a salesman for the corporation. They're there to make a profit off of the corporation.
Yeah,
as a vendor.
Shut up, profit. Yeah.
But sometimes when you purchase things from places like that, there's an insert in there that says, "Hey, if there's an issue, do not take this back to where you purchased it. Contact us to replace it." So sometimes they do say that as
the chain of command, right? Go ahead, Marco. You had your hand up a while ago.
Yeah, Travis is agreeing 100%. Yeah, I deal with TF Source. I deal with the Chosen Prime. I deal with Big Bad Toy Store and eBay and Amazon now. But Big Bad Toy Store, all the ones I just named have been 100% great. I ordered this fucking the Kurakuri Kai Megatron when he's fucking pissed and he's got the fucking blades that are coming behind him. He's got fire coming off of him and shit. That figure's like nice size scale figure, and the fucking foot broke right off the bat. Emailed them immediately. They just said, "Hey, can you send us some photos?" Excellent. Okay, cool. Yeah, here you go. About a week later, they sent the foot in. Big Bad Toy Store, TF Source, the Chosen Prime. Right. Excellent customers.
Yeah, BTS.
And you weren't caring about it. You just said, "Hey, man, I got this." You were chill, right?
Yeah,
I need this, right? That's a difference. Shout out to Jeremy. Yeah, shout out to Jeremy from TF Source. That dude, you get him on the phone. He is one of the best guys with customer service you'll ever fucking find.
Travis just took the words out of my mouth. Like BBTS, I've never had an issue with Big Bad Toy Store ever. Like they've even gone. I mean, if it's not an expensive figure, say it's a $20, $25 figure, right? And there's an issue with it, 9 times out of 10, they'll say, "You know what? Keep it. We'll send you another one. Keep it. Yeah. We'll send you another one."
Right. Like, so if I go to a drive-through, right, and I get some food and I take it home and I'm in there and let's say my wife starts eating before I do and I go into the bag and my shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
I called. I'm like, I go back to them. I'm like, and they say, "Oh, we want your old food back." Are you fucking serious?
They would never say that.
Fucking order. Some of them do, but most of them don't, right? Yeah. Just give me new fucking food, bitch.
I just went to McDonald's and I ordered a fucking number 2 and a caramel macchiato. They gave me the caramel macchiato. They gave me the number 2. I drove to work, which is only about 20 feet away. And I looked at my bag and there's 2 McGriddles in there. And I'm like, "Oh, what's the wrong one?" I drove back down, got in line. I was like, "Hey, I'm the guy that just ordered. I just wanted to return something real quick." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, sure. Go to line number 2. Went up. The guy's like, "Dude, sorry about that. I know what happened. Here's your shit." I was like, "Oh, do you want this back?" He's like, "Nah."
No.
He was like, "Yeah, I'll bring it to the guys."
Well, technically, he can't do anything with it. He has to throw it away because it's already been in your possession. He can't put it back somewhere and give it to somebody else. Like
Yeah.
that's against
So it's
shit.
like a
You can't do
stray-
that.
It's like a stray with the fucked up head, the hood, right? Get me the right part. I don't like when you guys said I think Bull said they wanted your fucking piece back before they did anything. Man, you know, I understand if they want pictures. I'll send you some snaps. This is what happened because when something comes to me, I chronicleize it. If I get a box, I'm like, ooh, this shit might be fucked up. I'm immediately snapping. Then I'm chronicalizing as I open it. If it's fine, it's fine. But if it's not, they can see the whole process. And if I show you the whole process and you still want your shit back, that goes into the memory banks. And it's just like, okay. Go ahead, Stray. We gradually bring a Stray in when we talk about McFarland. We haven't fully discussed everything I want. We probably won't. So we'll probably bring him in gradually every now and then.
I was gonna say that I've never had any problems with BBTS. Matter of fact, one of my Mythic Legion figures that I got from them, it was missing accessories, and so I sent them pictures of it, in the package, in the everything, and it's Merman, and they just sent me another one. They told me to keep that one. They sent me another one, so that was a $64.99, and they just sent me a new one.
Do you know that
That's cool, man.
there's a
That's
cost?
good.
You can lose money and gain a fucking customer,
Yep.
right? You can gain word of mouth. You know what that means, motherfucker? Like it's way more valuable than that piece. But so
And all they have to do is look at what you've been buying in your account too. They have to be able to see that information too, right?
they do. But I'm treating
Only over $600.
if you
Like,
so my motto is if you spend 6,000 or $6,
yeah, I know.
dude, you're good.
I know.
It because it doesn't. I don't know how hard you work for that $6.
Yeah.
Probably fucking hard. Respect.
But you know what? BBTS, they look at a Stray's account and they see that he has 175 things in his pre-order list.
Yeah. Agreed. That's a really good point, Bull. They're like, oh, customer service, how are you? Hey, what's up, man? I just want to let you know. Oh, my name is, what's the order number? And all your order numbers pop.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. We got premium.
And they're like, sir, can you hold?
Give him another one. Let's not even
Hey.
waste our time with that.
Hey, Astray, they'll be like, sir, hold on one second. I gotta get with my manager, and they hit mute and they go, this dude has 170 pre-orders. The manager's like, take care of him. Give him whatever.
Send him one. Just send him another. It don't even matter.
Yeah,
Send him 2 of them.
Hey, take his
Accidentally
account.
send him 3.
Oh yeah. No, so your account just vanished. We don't know what happened.
I do have to say this because we're winding down to the end of our show. I have to shout this out. Anytime I go doing show, I tell you guys how it was, where it was, how it was run. Last Saturday, I did the American Collector Toy Show down in Fort Worth, Texas. A guy named Alex runs it. He puts a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that show. And I always give him a huge shout out for that. This show was great. There's a lot of room. It's spacious. The light's good. Sometimes it's a little heavy on vendors bringing the exact same shit, which is kind of tiresome for customers. But it's hard. It's hard to do shows and try to bring people with new stuff. That's why it's on me. I go back to a show, I'm bringing 30%, at least 30% new product when I return back somewhere, right? But the American Collector Toy Show in Fort Worth, Texas, it's a good show. He switched venues and it wasn't so good for me, but I stuck with it. I learned and paid attention to what people wanted there. And I had to start buying Hot Wheels again so I could supplement. Like they got a huge Hot Wheels crowd there. They got some toys crowd there. So once I learned the patterns, I was able to make the show successful. Right. But I want to give him a huge shout out. I talk about them now, but I'm going to lead up to showing you guys videos of all the shows. That way you guys can look at all the fucking toys,
Yeah, man.
shit like that. That's coming.
I had a question.
Hey, that would be great, man, to do that pack. I like
Go ahead,
that.
Moto.
My question is it's to me 3 Live 405, and I'm not selling, I'm not promoting. I don't give a shit. You've always been there for me. You always come through for me. 3 Live 405 has like the shit, and then when I look at the con that you just went to, it's all retro. It's like you went to an antique mall, but every vendor at an antique mall took every toy collector at an antique mall took all their shit to an auditorium and put it there. You know what I mean? And so it was cool if you're like, man, I don't know, 60, 80 years old. But if it wasn't for you, Pack, there would be nobody there that would have the shit that we have an interest. Am I wrong in that?
So I always say I have a cheat code because I've been collecting since the late 90s. I talk to collectors of my age. I talk to collectors who are younger than me. So I know what people want. There's a lot of people just running e-commerce. Oh, I could buy this and I think I can make money out, but you know nothing about the heart of the fandom. That's the difference. So yeah, everything is about keeping in mind what's fresh, what's new, what the collectors want, and them in mind. And most people, I just don't think there's anybody in my markets that's selling anything cheaper than me either. I just don't think it's happening.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all on any of those prices at any of those booths.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start giving you guys some of that. And you know what, Bruce Banner ain't on the panel, Moto, so you don't have to worry about saying you're not promoting me. I heard him. I heard Bruce. Bruce, I got beef with you. What's up? Now, Bruce is my boy. I heard him say that, but no, I appreciate the good words because I work my ass off. So when somebody
Goddamn
like
right.
you, yeah, when somebody like you acknowledges that, dude, like it hits right here, like that. So it keeps me going.
Good, thank you, bro. Because I mean it. I mean it like that. Like, holy shit, this is. I don't give a fuck about some 1976 Scooby Doo shit. I want some new shit that reminds me of 1976 Scooby Doo shit.
Whoa.
Yeah. Do you have a
Okay, Shraggy.
Do you have a connection with what you're doing? Some people don't have a connection. Just look at Disney and Star Wars. They're making shit that we don't have a connection to. Do you have a connection to what you do in life?
Everything I buy, I have a connection or I wouldn't purchase it. No lie. I know I buy a bunch of shit, but there's a connection there. It's just unfortunate that I grew up in the fucking 80s
Shout
and they
out
just
to-
happen to be selling everything now in 2024 that was the fucking 80s.
Still
That's
doesn't
the
have
way
the
it
same
is,
feel sometimes. Shout out to Jason. I don't know how to say that. Krisher?
like
Kreischer?
10 years
Sorry.
from now, it's gonna be like Minecraft fucking figures and shit.
Right. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and like have a 5-minute free for all. Anything that anybody wants to talk about before we get the fuck out of here? Going once.
Do we do a 5-minute break, then come back, or
Yeah, a bit. I know. Yeah, whatever you want, man.
Whatever.
Hey,
Hey,
you wanna take a break
if
and come
you're on the
back?
panel and you need a break, go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back and at least talk for 5-10 more minutes.
Let's ask the chat if they want to talk about anything.
I
Hey,
got
when
something I want to talk about.
Hey, when
Let's
when you
shoot
come
some
back, can we play the Corvette video real quick? Marky's fucking shit.
Marky's shit.
Yeah.
Do you have it in your iPhone?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I can
Wait, no. I know where I can play. Hold on. I can go right into my fucking photos, dude. Hold on. Just a second. We'll get some fucking audio. YouTube must be blocking that. Seeing how you got hit with it once. Because I had.
Life is a mystery.
Look at Travis.
I'm gonna go.
Travis says we were the blueprint for the toy cartoon serial marketing strategy. He is correct. Turtles, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Motu, Thundercats.
And they're
And
still
it
trying
worked
to
like a
profile us.
champ.
That's why he said preach. He knows everything. Like I buy everything that I bought when I was a fucking kid. I just buy it as an adult now.
Let me give you this analogy. Watching G.I. Joe, watching Transformers, watching shit, anything, Centurion, Herculons, Silverhawks, just what side were you on? Were you on the side of good or were you on the side of fucking mischievousness? because it really kind of defines who you are to this day when you think about it.
All right.
That was the power of the 80s on our brains as a kid, being shoveled that shit. And that's why I wanted to be brought. That's why I wanted to bring it up when you said that, brother.
I'm gonna say hey, say hey to Nicholas. He just joined too. He said, "Yo, panel, yo, chat."
Yeah. Just a second. Oh man, Nicholas showed. Nicholas has made every one of our new Wednesday podcasts, along with I think Mark Cosplay.
I think Brian King too. I think Brian.
Did you add me on IG recently, Nick?
What?
That picture looks familiar.
So I'm gonna take a quick whiz. Well, I'm gonna wait for Marcos to come back. He wants me to play the video. I'm gonna play the video, Marcos. You want me to play it all the way through? I'm just gonna play it right off my computer.
Okay, cool. But only if the fucking sound that comes in. Sound don't
All right.
come in.
So just a second, and you tell me. All right. Let's share.
Money.
Entire screen.
Money.
Here we go. Oops. Sound check. Do we have something?
Hella low.
The beginning.
Okay. Somebody needs to tell me if it's not. Otherwise, I'm letting it roll.
It's hella low.
Appreciate that, Nick. Nicholas.
Yeah, you can hear it. You're good. But the
Burn.
video is not moving.
It's cool, Pat. It's cool, man.
Just turn it up.
So
Maybe
it's frozen.
Hey, let me try it on my end, bro, and then I'll.
Yep. You do that. Okay. Let me get this out of here.
All right.
Where's my fucking stop share, you bitch?
I'll do this.
Stop, Sherry. Hold on.
Yeah, you try it.
All right.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna play that, and then we're probably gonna end it and go to the backstage and talk some shit.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna play this once. Everybody can hear it.
That's cool.
Right on.
That's the ramen racer, right?
Right on, dude.
It's so
Did you not-
great.
Did you not watch the beginning of the fucking podcast, Astray?
I was fixing dinner and
Oh,
taking
shout out.
kids.
Shout out to
Oh,
family.
so Stray didn't know I had that.
No.
Okay. They
Well,
shipped me the correct one in 4 days.
He can go back and watch it tomorrow and get the gist. Shout out to people that can rewatch this. Thank you. I am thinking about putting this on iTunes and shit, so we'll see how that goes.
Is he going on a skateboard?
Oh, nice and loud. Now we need the video.
Yeah, you gotta share the screen, Marcos.
No, I just got it. So hold on.
The reason I couldn't load into StreamYard is because the video you guys sent me is not an MP4. MP4.
Otherwise, I'm picturing Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Go ahead and get it queued up, and I'll bring you in.
Come up.
Okay, here we go.
Boy, you can hear that good.
Pitbull.
I wish I was special. So fucking special.
Hey, M3, is that a 6-speed
But I'm
or straight drive?
I don't think he can hear you.
Maybe not.
Dope.
Nice, dude. Nice.
M3, is your Corvette a six speed or is it a straight drive?
It's 6-speed automatic. We didn't go with the.
Oh, so you just you can pull it down and shift it, like
yeah.
pop it or whatever. Okay, all right, that's cool too.
Yeah.
But you don't have a clutch.
No clutch.
Yeah,
That would be called an automatic bull. Automatic.
yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Automatic.
Yeah, that's what I said. I asked him the question.
I think you said some other kind of strange shit, dude. I don't think you said automatic, bro. Dude, shout out to Bull. We always bust each other's balls, man. We will continue.
No, we don't, but Pac tries to.
Ball
Yes, I
buster.
do. That's my job.
He's Pat, breaker of balls.
But we don't.
Marcos
Wow.
knows.
That is not a good name to have.
Yes,
Pack
yes, it is.
breaker of
Yes,
balls.
it is.
It's the best superpower to have.
It was invented in California,
That's a
Lodi,
superpower.
California,
All right.
one night.
Hey,
Dude, I'm telling you, speaking in California,
You
what
have-
do y'all think about this debate
the
coming up?
breaker of balls.
Thanks.
Hey, Pac, you're right. I said straight drive. I said straight drive or 6-speed. I did say that instead of
Fucking
automatic.
straight
You caught me,
drive.
you mother falcon.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump out of here. We have plenty of things to talk about.
Aw.
We exhausted our time tonight, guys. I gotta start shutting it down a little bit in the house tonight. My wife's gotta get to work, so I don't have a real big place, so I can't be too long and too loud out here. So that's why we go in the backstage. I kind of can quiet it up a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But we're not done with the McFarland discussion. I have more to go to. We always have more. We got topics we didn't even get to, guys, but we'll get to them. And Curtis Schultz, he put a topic in the chat. I did log it down, and we will address that topic on the next show. So
Hey,
I
that's
did not
good.
miss I did not miss his question.
Nice.
So this is your chance to say something before we get the fuck in. Bull.
Thank you, Astray, for coming on board and hanging out with us again tonight. Pac, appreciate it, buddy. M3, Moto, always a good time. Thank you, chat, for being interactive and hanging out. Always a good time, man. Y'all have a good one, and we'll check in next Wednesday.
Stray.
I just came here so I don't get a fine. I didn't want to disappoint McFarland. I did it again for you. I want a free Kickstarter though. Okay, look, all of it, all the accessories for free. Don't make me pay for nothing. Ignore his middle finger. We don't care about his middle finger. That was he didn't mean that.
Todd, Daddy loves you. Todd, Daddy loves you.
Dude, this is choice, man. Fuck, I need to bookmark this. I might have to replay this some other time. Keep going, Astray.
Send it to me, Father.
So that's all I got. That's all I got. In McFarland we trust.
Shit.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I love it.
Go ahead, Moto.
With the Moto Viper, that's why.
Go ahead,
what do
Moto.
I had to say?
On the out. We're getting the fuck out.
I know. Next week I want to talk about this. Okay, so here's the plan. Orale, listen to me, Marcos. I'm gonna go to Nogales. Okay. When I go to Nogales, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go to Tijuana. When I go to Tijuana, I have nothing on me. No explaining Espanol. No English. Okay. But I have family in Sacramento area called Lodi. And then that way you can help me hook me up with a fucking house in California, homie, for free. Well, not for free, but all I gotta do is show them that I got a job and I got a fucking $150,000 down on a fucking house in California. I
I
love
know
it.
what he's doing here. Yes, it's too
So
bad.
that's the
So
plan,
next-
eh? That's how I'm gonna close this week out. Let's remember that. Look for me, and then I'll call you, eh? I'll call you from one of those phones, from one of those, what do they call them? A buster phone, a bruiser phone, a breaker phone, or some
Burner.
shit. Burner phone. I'm gonna call you from a burner phone, and I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm here, Vato. Come pick me up.
Oh, you got one?
Hey, I wonder if I could just run across the
Very
border
slow,
and run
man.
back over. Can I do the same thing? And they'll be
That's
like,
what I'm
"Hey,
saying. Just don't take nothing with you.
Owen, what the fuck?
I got nothing. I got nothing. Come from El Salvador, eh? I went all the way through Mexico and everything to get here.
Oh,
Joe
shit.
Biden, USA. Joe Biden, USA.
Oh, man.
Give me my house in California, then I'll go back to normal.
No, it's not Joe Biden. Now it's Kamala. La 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 la.
Kamala.
Come
But
here.
no, let's continue that next week, gentlemen. I
Yes.
really want to have that conversation.
Yeah.
How these motherfuckers are getting zero interest, 35 to 150,000 down on a house in California.
Maybe.
California.
You don't know that.
Not
Maybe.
fucking Wyoming, Montana, Ohio, Cleveland, Cochino. No, fucking California. So you know what? I'm going across and I'm sneaking my ass across back.
Yes.
And you're my cousin, bro.
I know Nicholas. and
Moto,
Trey-
Moto would be the one that got caught.
I would, huh?
You're like, hey guys, tell them I'm really American.
It's fucking crazy. and
that's
this shit
Trey.
is fucking true. And I want to talk about this next week because goddamn Curtis, you put the conservative Republican or the conspiracy Republican in me. You son of a bitch.
Estray, I would like to tell you that I like Todd McFarlane also.
See, converting them slowly.
All right, come on. Let's keep
And
this
see,
moving.
look, Moto gave you the middle finger, but he got spawn statues. I don't even have spawn statues.
My
But there's
shit is from 1994 and 5 when I finally met
That's
this
how
dude in
long he's
97
liked you.
and realized who the fuck he is. Fuck that
And he still
puto.
likes you because he
Kiss
kept
my
you. He didn't
ass.
like you, he would have
He can
told
go
you.
fuck himself. Fuck
Hey,
him.
for real, guys.
He said
Baseballs. I hope
He
takes that
said that
baseball
you
and
can
fucking
go
right up
fuck
his ass.
your wife. That's what he said. He said go
All right.
have relations with
Marcos.
your
Hey,
family.
Marcos'
What-
turn.
Hey, Pac, one quick thing. I did forget to say thank you, Ramen Toys. Thanks. You did right.
Go ahead, Marcos. Parting words as we get the fuck out.
Yeah, thank you, Nicholas, for being the last couple people here. Nicholas, Travis, just scrolling up real quick. Balucious, Brian King. Thanks for coming in, you guys, and everybody else too. But I don't want to keep time. Thank you very much. See you later.
Yes,
Motherfuckers.
Yes. Shout out to
What is that? Is that
Beer.
a Pepsi?
Shout out to, there's no Pepsi on the stream. Shout out to Beer, Astray, Bull, M3, Moto Viper, Marky IV, everybody in the chat. You guys were bangers tonight. We are out. We'll see you next Wednesday,
Fucking love every
8
one of you.
p.m. Central Standard Time.
Absolutely.
Peace.